Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Top 3 Views podcast. I am your host, Jerry Ruiz. We have your other host right here,
Matt. Let's go.
So today is a very special weekend, not only because it's a three-day weekend for me, but the Raiders beat the Chiefs today.
Huge game.
Huge game.
We'll get into that because that's
savage.
Yeah.
So today it's already going to be a high-tempo flow.
It is.
Because that's how the game was, and that's how we're feeling right now.
Wait, what episode is this? We on 5?
I think we're on 5, yeah.
Episode 5. Let's go.
Episode 5, let's go. So, unfortunately, every episode we have had, we started off with
some reason
bad news. We just want to, just pay respect, and we don't want the tone of the later on in the episode to reflect differently on this. But we just want to say rest in peace to Eddie Van Halen. Legend. He I guess he was battling throat cancer for the longest time. They're saying that he was a heavy smoker for years, and he believes that he developed throat cancer from a metal guitar pick he used to use frequently for more than 20 years ago, he said.
That's so crazy to me that he thinks that.
Yeah, that is pretty
It's not crazy that he thinks that. It's
yeah.
just, obviously smoking is like a factor. They're probably both a factor.
Yeah, the smoking, and then all the... Dang, and then there's a commercial that says lung cancer. And then all the singing too, probably damages your throat.
Yeah, he's probably damaged his vocal cords before, and
that didn't help him heal or anything. So, just want to say R.I.P. to Eddie Van Halen, and he has some classic songs.
Oh yeah, he's a legend.
Yeah, so that's that's that. I don't want to talk too much about that anymore. Just I feel thoughts and prayers to his family. And we're going to go on to J Blavin and his McDonald's meal. So let me go ahead and read what it is real quick. So McDonald's released the J Blavin meal. And it features all of his favorites, a Big Mac, medium fries, and an Oreo McFlurry. And if you get it through their app, you get an Oreo McFlurry for free. Which I don't get because isn't it part of the meal?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
So
is the meal more expensive?
Yeah.
Because if you normally get a meal, you get a drink with it.
Yeah.
And this doesn't show a drink besides the McFlurry.
You think you upgrade from the soda for free? Because normally you pay the offset difference if you upgrade to a McFlurry. Offset. Quavo.
I don't know. I mean, I guess, but that's not really free then.
Yeah, I know.
A free upgrade, okay, cool, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But his is more simple though. He didn't really change anything to the meal, huh?
Nah.
And
it's not really as special either. It's just a McFlurry. Like the Travis Scott one had bacon on the
he added some
pounder,
stuff to it, but
and the Sprite was purple. Nah, just
there was a little extra stuff. See, but this is what I think. I think they're gonna do more than I thought Travis Scott got a lucky deal.
Yeah.
But it seems like they are reaching out to celebrities.
Yeah.
For promotion, obviously.
I feel like I thought McDonald's reached out to Travis Scott and he's like, yeah, I'll do this. This is sick.
Yeah.
Who really does this?
But it seems like now it's like a whole campaign they're doing with different celebrities.
So you think they're going to keep doing this? After J Baldwin and Travis Scott's just finished. I feel like it's
pretty
just
soon.
It feels tacky, bro.
Yeah.
All right, let's just do another one.
Yeah.
It lessens the impact of Travis Scott's meal.
Yeah.
Even though there's no impact to me.
Yeah, I don't eat that stuff, so I didn't try it. Did you end up trying it?
Nah, I never tried it. I wanted to try it and eat it on the show while we were talking.
What about this? Can you try this? You like Big Mac?
I like the Big Mac, but I feel like I'm not going to spend that much.
It's free? What do you mean not that much?
Maybe on the next Nah, you know what? Because I got to watch... maybe on the next episode I'll be eating the J Baldwin meal just to...
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm curious on who they'd get next. I think I had an email from McDonald's, but...
I was going to ask you, who do you think's... And I was going to say that too, bro. Would you guys eat a top 3 views meal?
What would it be, though?
Matt would be nothing.
Yeah.
It's just an empty bag.
Some fries
empty box. What would it be? Fries and...
Fries and a shake or something?
Fries. So it'd be fries and shake. And
well, they got chicken stuff, but I don't really eat their chicken.
I don't know. I was going to say, I don't really have a big personal favorite. All I get is the little hamburgers or the little McChickens. The
little cheap stuff.
Yeah. Maybe it'll just be a little McChicken and a little double burger, fries and a shake.
The top 3 special up somehow. How are you going to make it special, though, a little bit?
Well, that's why it'll just be the McChicken and the double.
Oh, combined.
Yeah, two, no, not in one.
I thought you were going to put it in one.
Not a McGangbang.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't think you were gonna.
No,
When
I
I used to
heard
work
of
at McDonald's, people would always ask me if that's a real thing,
Yeah.
and I don't think so. I just feel like it was hyped. But, well, if you guys see the top 3 views meal, go ahead and try it out.
Definitely let us know how you like it.
Who would you want to be sponsored by if you could be like
Any company in the world?
Yeah, not like maybe not fast food, but like a burger, like a drive, something that has a drive-through.
See, I know it's controversial for some people, but for me, it's Chick-fil-A.
I was gonna say Chick-fil-A too, but I don't think they'd have me because their whole like religious view, and maybe I'm not clean enough to be.
What do you mean you're not clean enough?
Like, I don't know, I say bad words on here sometimes. You know?
Oh yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah, no, they probably wouldn't want us on.
Yeah, that's why.
But if I could just pick, like they had no choice, it'd be Chick-fil-A. One that's more realistic, what would it be? I don't know, like.
I'd say In-N-Out, but I don't feel like there's an In-N-Out everywhere either, so.
In-N-Out. So you like In-N-Out?
Yeah,
That'd be one of yours?
I like In-N-Out, yeah. It's dope. It's hype. It's California, we're in California.
I don't know what I would pick. Like, I don't really. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe what, like Panda Express? No, they don't have. They do have drive-thrus, yeah.
But nah, really it's just Chick-fil-A. Like
Subway.
Nah. Like who we got? Burger King, McDonald's,
Wendy's,
Taco
Jack in the
Bell,
Box,
Taco
Bell,
Carl's Jr. Chick-fil-A. That's me right there.
Yeah. But there's not Chick-fil-A everywhere.
There's a lot though.
Yeah, there's a lot, but
what's everywhere? McDonald's and Burger King.
Yeah, like Taco Bell, Wendy's, Jack in the Box.
No.
Maybe Jack in the Box if
I wouldn't be mad with Jack. I like their fries, their curly fries.
Yeah, no, that's good too. But is that the fast food talk?
That's the fast food talk.
So any of you want to sponsor us, go ahead.
Yeah.
You can get free shout outs like this. And then, I guess since we're on celebrity talk, we can go to. So, was it last week or the week before? Well, previously, we talked about Tory Lanez.
Previously on Top 3 Views podcast.
Just like black and white. Yeah. No, but we talked about Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion, whether he was guilty, not guilty. Yeah. We still don't know exactly, but he has been charged with shooting Megan Thee Stallion, which is.
Don't you feel like since he got charged, like they have enough? I feel like they have something. To charge him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He still is going by he hasn't done it.
Innocent to proven guilty, bro.
But it's not looking good for him, and he's facing 22 years.
Yeah. Oh dang. No, up to 22 years. Up to, yeah. I doubt he won't get that at all.
Nah.
Maybe house arrest. Well, because they have good lawyers.
He might get something though.
And then I guess he tweeted. Let's see what he tweeted.
Which will be right here.
He put, "Time will tell." We're right here. "Time will tell, and the truth will come to light. I have all faith in God to show that. Love to all my fans and people that have stayed true to me and know my heart. A charge is not a conviction. If you have supported me or Meg through this, I genuinely appreciate you." And then that's the end of it. But I'm sure he was thinking a charge is not a conviction, just to emphasize.
Yeah.
Just because I shot her doesn't mean I did it.
Yeah. Just because I shot her doesn't mean it was my fault. No, but my thing is like...
I was just aiming that way and her foot got in the way.
It was her foot it was her fault. Nah, but I don't know. I just find it weird, like... I hope we get a clear answer soon.
I have all faith in God. Like, bro, if you did it or not, that's crazy to say.
That's the thing. If you did do it, you did it, saying that's crazy. I have all faith in God.
Well, technically, he didn't. He said, "Time will tell, and the truth will come to light. I have all faith in God to show that." So he's not saying that he didn't do it.
Yeah.
He's just saying God will show the truth. Yeah.
Previously, he's like, I don't know. We'll see. That's one of the craziest things for celebrity, like, things that come up this year.
Yeah. And it's crazy. He's not saying he didn't do it in this whole tweet. He's
I'm sure that's what he's trying to imply.
I know. He said, "Love to all my fans and people stay true to me." A charge is not a conviction. He's just saying that.
He's not convicted.
Yeah, he might not get legal trouble into it, but he's not saying he didn't do it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
See.
Yeah, we'll see. Damn, I should be a lawyer, bro. And speaking of, like, what is this? Feuds? Not I guess that might have been a family feud. but I'm sure they're not family anymore. But what about the debate?
Oh my goodness!
What happened?
Touchdown to Dak Prescott throw.
What? I missed it. Who threw it to him? Sorry guys. We have the Cowboys Giants game playing.
Yeah, whoever's number 11. Who's that on the receivers on Dallas?
White guy?
Lamb? No, it's a white guy. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, sorry about this, you guys. It's just these are always crazy when you see them. Who would?
I'm not even gonna show it.
I know.
But yeah,
Garoppolo
Mike Pence,
benched versus Dolphins.
Yeah, he played. He had like 2 picks.
Okay. Anyways,
yeah.
On the debate, Senator Kamala Harris and Vice President Mike Pence went at each other. I wasn't watching that. I think it was the basketball game was on at the same time.
I watched it.
And the winner of that debate was a fly. He landed on Mike Pence's head for like 2 minutes.
He stole the show.
Yeah, that's great. He won the debate.
Yeah.
Our country's screwed.
Yeah, that was crazy, and it just like stayed there.
Did you see? I guess they're saying that Trump's gonna lose this time because the fly chose Pence to be the loser. The last time I guess this happened, it was to Hillary Clinton. A fly landed on her. Do you think that's pretty crazy?
That is crazy,
Yeah.
but I think Trump's losing regardless.
Dang.
The reason why I feel that though is because I just feel like, okay, so I'm gonna come out and say this. I don't believe this whole coronavirus thing fully.
Yeah, I don't think so either, bro.
So I know last time we talked about it and it was like we weren't sure, but now more stuff just keeps coming out. And I don't know, it just seems weird. And like I know there's always stunts and always this stuff and this and that, and I just don't buy it. And if you watch the debate, not the Trump and Biden, but this last one, Pence was just saying stuff that didn't make any sense. Like he kept trying to say what Kamala Harris was saying, but he said it wrong.
Yeah.
He's like, if you let them in the White House, they're gonna take or make everyone pay more taxes. And then she's over here like, that's not what I said. And he keeps going on like, literally, that's not what she said.
He's all trying to put words in her mouth.
Yeah, the whole time, and I'm like, this is crazy. But I don't know. At the same time, the fly stole the show, and yeah, that was crazy. It was just stood there.
Yeah. So apparently they're gonna lose because of that. That's the fly pick last time. We'll see. That'd be crazy.
The fly pick. Let's go.
If they won or lost. I just think that embarrassingly, like that's the main topic of the of the debate.
Yeah.
Because that goes to show how bad politics are right now.
It's just bad because even like during the debate. So obviously, if you guys watched the Trump and Biden one, like they were going back and forth. Biden called him a clown. Trump called him names too, and all. And on this one, they didn't really call each other names, but it's funny because Kamala Harris kept saying, like, he would try to interrupt her, my friends.
Yeah.
And then she would just sit there and say, I'm talking. Excuse me, I'm talking. Let me talk. But like a serious tone.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wow. We can't even let each other talk.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
And literally, these people are agreeing before the debate goes. We're going to have 2 minutes to talk. Both sides agree. But when it comes down to it, they just keep interrupting each other.
That was a catch.
Yeah. But at the same time, these debates are stupid because they don't even give you enough time to really get your thought out there and what you're talking about. And if you say something that seems like I need to respond to it, let me respond to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Or it just looks like you're right, kind of, and I don't have a say.
You're just hearing one side, yeah.
And it's like, yeah, the debates are dumb, but whatever.
Yeah. It's not enough time. I agree on that. Like, how are you going to convince someone to something? You have to explain it in full detail for someone to get the right response or the right.
Exactly, the right. But this is my biggest thing. Why is there a time limit?
Yeah.
If this thing has to go on for 12 hours, let it go.
Nah, see.
No, but I mean, for instance, have a debate every other day if you have to get all the topics. So they had I don't know 6 to 12 topics. You might not be able to fit all of them. Maybe a topic's going to take a whole hour. Or it doesn't need to be an hour, but like 20 or at least 10 minutes because they're literally like 4 or 5 minutes long. It's like, come on, that's ridiculous. It just doesn't make sense. If you say something that's like, for instance, you say, oh, if you let them in the office, they're going to make everyone pay taxes. Let me respond to that because that's wrong information, apparently. Exactly. That's what she's saying. So let me respond and clear it up. No, that's not what we're doing. We're doing
it's my turn to talk. Oh. My turn to talk.
No, exactly.
Anyways, yeah, dude, and then he's going to drop a bomb like on every other country. And they're like, no, that's no, wait, hey.
Yeah, exactly. Dumb. Like,
it's crazy.
I don't know. It's just weird.
They need to have You know what? They should just have them box it out. Screw talking.
Yeah. I just feel like what's the point of the debate? When you think about
I don't know. Just,
should like at this point we should just have separate.
Yeah.
A list of questions. You get to talk, but not together. We're not debating it because they don't even really debate. They just go back and forth calling each other names and stuff.
Yeah, they just argue. Yeah.
Like instead, give us your plans and your ideas for this topic, and you give us your plans and ideas for the topic, and then people will decide for themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Because then they can't be like, oh, I have no plans, so I'm just gonna call you a whole bunch of names, and I'm just gonna make fun of you and say you're dumb and you're gonna do this all wrong and this is what you do bad.
Yeah.
And if you do and they like that, then I don't know. Then obviously that's the type of people that vote for you.
Yeah, that's the type, but whatever.
But speaking of like dead things, like the debate should be dead. So this is another previously on Top 3 Views podcast. We talked about Egyptian coffins being found. They were over 2,500 years old.
Yep.
In a well. We actually have video. We weren't there, but we actually have video.
We'll have video though.
Of them being opened, and I wanted to watch this with Matt so we can go over it.
Yeah. And with the craziest part about it is they actually did release some curses and bad vibes. And
yeah. For the Chiefs.
Yeah. But anyways, let's check this out. So here we go.
All right, so it's them opening the 2,500-year-old coffin.
It's just crazy because when you see how they were wrapped up.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy because like they're just wearing like face masks. They're not wearing like biohazard suits.
And you guys can see there's literally 1 million people here, all huddled up.
Yeah, and they're not even wearing masks either. Like, bro, why is this like being allowed like this? Well, obviously Egypt doesn't care. But bro,
like this guy's not wearing a mask. Look at him.
Like if someone gets shot in the street, I think they have to wear biohazard suits to clean up the mess. And this is like over 2,500 years old.
You don't know what kind of diseases or whatever is in this. What is that red thing he's holding though?
It's just to put air, I guess. It looks like you know, like the little baby
dust
things.
it off or what?
Yeah. All right, we don't need to.
Yeah, see the.
We just wanted to see the review.
But that's crazy though. Yeah, hopefully.
Bro, they're like, first of all, how come everyone's allowed to be there? I feel like that should be like in a private room, like in like a room where it can't be contaminated, no one can interfere. What if someone just threw something in there?
But that is cool though if you were the public, or I don't know if this is everyone that's public, or maybe this is all
just the press or something.
Yeah, but it is cool if you got to witness it.
Yeah, that is cool to see. But I feel like there's just certain dangers involved in something 2,500 years old. Like, what if there's some disease that our body forgot to build an immunity to or something, and they just instantly all die? Or
what if this thing sat up?
Yeah, dude.
What
if just a big old like plague, like of locusts, just like started swarming?
It's the black clouds.
Like they couldn't wait till like 2021. This year's already bad. Why do we need any more like crazy stuff?
Nah, I'm kind of glad they did it this year.
Yeah,
don't carry it over to next year. We need to have a good year next year.
That's true.
Let's get it all out now. But no, yeah, that's crazy. And I think I seen another thing of another story or whatever. And I don't know if it was connected with this or if it was older, but I seen like they found like 50 something.
Yeah,
more
damn
coffins or whatever.
Yeah, so normally let's just say it was one, I might not have wanted them to open it to like preserve it.
Yeah, for sure.
But since there was so many, I'm glad they did that because it's pretty cool to see what was inside.
And I feel like people that study this stuff can probably learn so much from, you know,
like,
whatever.
Their ancient history.
Because I want them to, like, unwrap this guy. Seriously.
Yeah,
even though, like, nowadays, if you dig someone up that dies and messed up. Like, let them...
That's their, like, family history and stuff.
But at the same time, this guy is so old. Come on. You can bury him. Or you can...
just bury him. Just put him back.
No, but like I feel like you can study it.
Yeah.
Like,
you can dissect.
If like in 2,500 years, if somebody found my body and buried me up, I'm not gonna be mad. Like this is way in the future.
He's all in heaven or hell or purgatory. Yeah. I don't know what the Egyptians believed in. But
probably reincarnation
Hades,
or something. Like
didn't they have like a Book of the Dead? Anyways, he's like, all right, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing to my body?
No, exactly. But I don't know what they have. I mean, they have a bunch of gods. God of this, God of that. So
I think they do have like a god of death or something. I don't know. I'm just basing this off the movie, The Mummy. Classic. The classic one, not the new one.
I haven't even seen the newer one.
And they have the Book of the Dead.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the new one either with Tom Cruise.
Is it Tom Cruise?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I haven't really seen too many Tom Cruise movies.
Yeah, so
even though we just talked about it. I will watch that though.
Yeah.
The one in space if he really does it.
Did you hear about Tenet? How it didn't do so good at the theaters?
Yeah, I did, and I still haven't seen that movie.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because I had a whole series on it. But yeah, it didn't do that good. But I guess it makes sense.
Well, because it can't.
Yeah, it can't. But what's not doing good?
I don't know.
What did it make? Do you
look it up?
Well, you have the laptop. It's quicker on there.
Oh, is it? I thought it was quicker on there. My bad. Tenet.
Box office.
Tenet. Box office.
No, you spelled it wrong.
Dude, I spelled it right the first time, and then it told me I spelled it wrong.
So
domestic box office 41 million. International 243 million.
All right. What was like?
But how much did it cost?
Yeah. Let's just type in Tenet.
Tenet bombs. COVID-19 alert. It's still in the theaters right now. Right here. Budget 205 million.
That's not that
box
bad.
Office 307 million.
That's not too bad though.
But then you gotta pay everyone.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking they lost all kinds of money.
Yeah.
But obviously they're probably expecting to make $1 billion probably or like.
Yeah.
But
you gotta pay all your actors. You gotta advertisement.
Yeah.
Other stuff. I don't know exactly. I'm not a freaking analysis of.
But this
films.
is also a movie that I've seen a lot of people were like.
I wanted to watch it.
Either they loved it or they hated it.
The War with Grandpa tops Tenet at a domestic box office. What?
Oh wow. With Robert De Niro.
Yeah, that's insane. Who would want to watch that?
The War with Grandpa.
I never even.
Doesn't
heard
he
of
have a few grandpa?
Yeah, didn't he have like bad grandpa or like?
Yeah, I wonder if this is tied into it.
I wonder.
It has to be.
With
Zac Efron.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny though.
It was was produced by the Weinstein Company. The Home Alone knockoff? What? I don't know what the hell I'm reading anymore.
Well,
This is
Home Alone knockoff. No, I hated all the Home Alone like knockoffs.
The first one was alright, which I hate. Dude, I hate Home Alone.
Do you?
Yeah,
Why?
dude. I've seen it so many times. Bro,
did you originally like it?
Yeah, it was good when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then like over the years I've seen it so many times. And then in Spanish class they made us watch it every freaking year in Spanish.
You're in Spanish class every year?
Not 2 years.
I was like, wait, what? Like every year?
But yeah, bro, you wanna hear something crazy? I guess this is another story time with Jerry.
Let's go.
When I was in my Spanish class, I sat next to my friend. He's an idiot, but he was failing like the whole. He didn't care, you know. He was failing the whole year, and I guess when it came down to like the final test, it was like if you passed that test, you passed the class pretty much. And like I seen him when he got the test, he looked at it. He's like, man, fuck all this. I'm just gonna guess. Bro, I literally watched him. Yeah, he filled in every bubble just like quickly. Like he just filled it in all randomly, just random. And I'm over here doing the test, like, you know, because trying. Yeah. And I get like my results back. I got a 94, and then he got his results. It was like a 98, bro.
Oh wow.
But yeah, he somehow got it.
That's
like
insane.
Almost 100%. And I was like, no fucking way.
So he passed the class.
Yeah, he passed the class. And
he didn't try all year and he passed the class.
He passed the class. Bro, like,
I love that.
Yeah, he looked at it and he's like, dude, check this out. He's like, I fucking passed. I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, and like he showed me the score, and I was like, bro, I literally looked at you to like just guess randomly. The teacher looked at him like, what the fuck?
I'm surprised because I can see him passing, like getting lucky by passing.
Yeah.
But not that high of a score, bro. Like he almost got 100%.
Yeah, dude, for real. Like I thought the same thing too. I was like, this is insane.
He should have got the lot. Or he's too young to get the lottery at that point. But
but yeah, I was like, okay. I saw him like not even try. He just crazy. And then he like put it down and put his head down.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, I think he passed with like a C or whatever. Like he barely passed, you know, but that test, yeah,
but he passed.
I was like, damn, that's savage. But yeah, I guess we're talking about Tenet not doing good. Huh? How do we get to that? We were talking about a coffin and then Tenet.
Well, we talked about Tom Cruise. Oh, you said Mummy.
Oh yeah, okay, that's how we got to there. I was like, dead things, theater, Mummy. Okay, but
what about the theater though? Remember?
Regal shut down.
Yeah, they shut down all of them.
They went bankrupt. Yeah,
there's a fly here. You guys probably can't see it because it's very small.
Yeah, it's been bugging me for a little bit, like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
like the whole time we're setting up.
Yeah.
It's been...
But so they shut down every location.
I believe so.
Or most of them at least.
I wasn't even gonna talk about that. I was, but then I wasn't. I just didn't want to be negative, but I guess we're being negative.
Yeah.
Regal bankrupts. Look at
That's
me.
crazy though.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Regal Cinemas filing for bankruptcy. I wonder if that means they're closing down or they're just gonna reopen eventually. I don't know how this stuff works. I wish I was smarter. Locally based Regal Cinemas is seeking approval to restructure under Chapter 11 of the Federal Bankruptcy Code. The company plans to pay off 100% of its debt and shift ownership to a group led by majority owner of Inglewood, Colorado. Inglewood, Colorado. Let's see. Their company is based United Artists Theater Corp. All right. They own $500 million of the $750 million of Regal's debt. They closed 90 unprofitable theaters or 600 screens. Okay, that's worse. 90 theaters. I don't think anyone counts theaters by how many screens they have.
no.
Like, bro, have you been to the theater in Oak Ridge? Oh, you mean the 20 screens?
Yeah, the 20 screen theater. That's interesting though.
Yeah.
But I guess that's AMC's biggest rival.
Yeah.
Is Regal.
So,
but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how they're surviving. It's been like 8 months.
It's bad.
Yeah.
But what my thing is, which it's not my thing because I've seen someone else say it. But why aren't they all playing the football games and stuff?
Oh, because it still, I guess it costs so much to license. I saw that too. I thought the same thing. It costs so much to license the games, and they're not able to be at full capacity. So they'd be.
What do you mean it costs so much? You just buy NFL Pass or whatever.
You can't, since you're a business. It's considered a big event.
So you gotta like.
So you gotta pay. You gotta pay like the big event price.
So even if they did like the UFC fights and stuff, like,
maybe,
at this point with not max capacity, it's like no point.
Yeah, I think since if they were able to do max capacity, it'd be better. But yeah, that'd be sick. Like, let's say whatever team goes to the Super Bowl, they like every screen is like the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that'd be crazy.
See, I feel like okay, if you guys like movie theaters and want to continue to go, I feel like you should be like a proud to pay thing.
Yeah.
Where go and don't just watch the movie. Like buy your popcorn and everyone get drink. Like to support only if you really want them to stay. But if you don't, then it is what it is.
And then there's another tip too. Oh, you know what else is messed up, bro? Like we bought the popcorn, the annual popcorn tub, where like you get free you get free refills. And I wasn't able to use it. Cause
how much did that cost?
It was like $20.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah, I know, but
how many times did you get to use it?
Like once or twice.
Oh yeah, that sucks. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah.
Yes, or they only charge you like $2 to refill, something like that. And and so like I have it at my house, and the whole year's about to end already. We got 2 more months.
But you remember the good old days? Movie Pass.
Movie Pass. Hey, you had a Movie Pass?
Yeah,
I had a Movie Pass.
See
too.
That
didn't make no sense either, because they thought they were banking on. They were banking on.
I feel like people not going as much.
Free publicity. Like no, at first originally they're like, yeah, we'll pay for the movie price, but someone will invest in us and they'll get free advertisement and stuff like that, or the advertisements would pay for in the long run. You know how like YouTube and stuff pays people for promoting. So they figured that, and they weren't able to figure it out.
But I think that for sure. But I also think they didn't think people would take advantage of it, like because at first it started off you can go every day.
Yeah, it was $30 or no, it was $10. The one I had was $10 a month for you can go once a day for 30 days. Yeah, for the whole month.
And then they switched it because they were losing money to like 3 or 4 a month, so one a week or something.
Yeah, once a week, which is still really good.
And then they switched it again, and then
I feel like twice a week is still really good.
Oh yeah,
because you're only paying $10 for like $20 worth of movies.
Yeah, and I think what killed them was obviously they couldn't get the advertising, the money. Yeah. And people were abusing because me and Nicole were going like every day.
Every day, yeah, dude.
Or like a lot.
I would go at least once a week. I'd go because why not?
It's a free movie, basically.
Yeah, because for $40 you get you get quadruple your.
So how much is a movie?
Like it's like $10. We're not saying matinee. There's a lot of people that go like for the $5, but
okay. So $10, you go watch 4 movies. It's $40.
That's $40. Yeah.
So you basically all you need to do is watch one extra.
Yeah.
Right.
You just watch one and you get your money's worth. $10 a month is not that's not bad at all.
Bro, that's insane.
And I would watch And like not only that, it actually was good because they said it'd be good for the theaters, which well obviously it was super good for the theaters. Yeah. But they were saying it'd be good for the theaters because people would actually go out and watch more movies because the theaters were dying.
Which they did.
Which they still are.
Yeah, but which they did. People did watch more.
Yeah, because I watched crazy movies I never would watch, like or pay to go watch in the theater.
Same here.
Like I watched The Disaster Artist with
I feel
James
like
Franco.
I feel like there was a point I watched almost everyone that was in the I had to wait for more to come out.
Bro, my cousin would go watch movies and fall asleep like on every single one.
It was just worth it.
But it's crazy because at first they were charging like, I guess a lot for Movie Pass. I don't remember exactly how much, but it was an insane amount. Not insane, but like obviously like $40 for the month.
More like
$40 for the month. And then they, people. I guess it wasn't super popular, but I remember seeing it $10 a month. And I was like, oh, I'm obviously going to try this. That's I'm like, where's the catch?
Yeah.
I was like, there has to be some catch.
That's the thing. I was thinking that too, and there wasn't.
There was a catch. I guess they started selling your information, like what movies you'd watch.
But that's every company.
Like, yeah, I know, exactly. So that's the catch too. And I'm not too mad because I don't know, it was worth it to me.
Yeah, it was way worth it.
But do you think maybe it could have been like 2 movies
Well, so I don't know if you've seen, but the weird thing is I don't think movie theaters were... Not that they weren't happy with it, but I think they realized we're idiots. Yeah, we should have done this.
They were trying to stop the cards from working at certain theaters. And
they did do their own. And I don't know about not AMC. What's the other one? There's AMC.
Like I know the Northridge. I don't know what company owns. Well, the Century Theaters.
Okay, there's Century, AMC. Maybe Century. Well, okay.
Maybe Regal.
For instance, AMC did it, and I got it. It was still really good.
Yeah.
It was still really good. I forget the pricing and I forget what you get.
It was like $10 a month, no, still, but
you got to watch movies or something like that. But you also get discounted concessions. You also get to skip the line. That's the biggest thing. If you go watch the big movies like Endgame when it first comes out, like there's 1 million people there.
Yeah.
You get to skip the line, get your stuff for free. You can pre-order your food, all that. It was really good.
I had since where I lived, it was Century Theaters.
Yeah.
I
had it too.
Yeah, it was like $8 a month.
Yeah.
And you get 1 movie. And then you get free like tokens for every movie you get, and then so eventually you'll get a free movie. And then it was cheaper than the $10 like for a movie. Mm-hmm. And then it gave you discounts on food too, which wasn't bad.
Yeah, no, it was still really good. Like it wasn't Movie Pass.
And in my head too, I was like, well, this is kind of making up for like the 100 movies I watched while on Movie Pass.
Well, plus if you want to go watch the movies, it's like worth it because it's better than having to pay regular price.
Yeah, and if you have nothing to do that weekend, well, hey, let me go catch a movie, you know? And Movie Pass is dope.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was crazy. I feel like even if they just did it for like 2 movies a month, that it's still a good deal, $10.
Yeah. I don't know.
But then they changed it to like, you can only watch certain movies on certain days. Do you remember that? Like, and they were just random ass movies.
Yeah, it was random. And this is the crazy thing. We're in the Bay Area right now, so there's tons of places. You literally couldn't find the good movies in a lot of these places. I'm like, there's 1 million here. Yeah. Where am I supposed to go?
Oh, and that too. Movie Pass, I went to a lot of different theaters, like smaller theaters. Yeah. Because that's the only place they'd show a movie, like that Disaster Artist one. They only played it in Monterey. And,
that one small one?
Yeah.
Or the one with the mall?
The one with the mall that's outside.
Oh, okay. So it's still the mall. There's a smaller one, though, like somewhere in Monterey. Like,
yeah, it looks like old school or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I got to explore different theaters, so that was all right. I mean, it wasn't like something like, oh, this is sick, I'm at this crazy theater, but it did make me go to different theaters.
See, I think the AMC one had free IMAX and all that too.
Yeah, or like $1 upgrade to IMAX
or something. Yeah, so
something like that.
It was still cool.
Yeah,
I'm surprised the drive-ins aren't doing really good.
Aren't booming right now.
I feel like.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I might go to a drive-in just to check it out.
Yeah, just to support movies,
to support movies and check it out because we can't go to movie theaters. I mean, we can, but I don't want to go personally. So a drive-in sick.
Do they charge per car or do they charge per head?
I don't know. I've only been to a drive-in once, and I was younger.
I've never been to a drive-in.
Yeah. Well, see, we can go to one.
Yeah. They should. Down. Yeah, a double date. Yeah. Or not. Just bring Oakley. Nah, but I like that idea too that you were saying, like the football games, like have each theater for each different game,
especially a drive-in, because People just need to support, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to see movie theaters go like completely.
I know that's gonna be crazy. Like talking to my kids, be like, I remember back in the day that you were able to go watch a movie and like a big screen with other people. Sometimes they were annoying, sometimes they weren't. And
I feel like if they do go away for a short amount of time, they'll come back for nostalgia reasons, like you're saying.
Yeah.
People are gonna miss it. People miss always miss things when they go away.
I don't know, but people like making money too, and if they're not making money, then.
Well, I think they will.
Yeah.
Because I think people. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, and like I'd go watch. I know sometimes they have boxing fights at like pay-per-views.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happens and why they don't do it more, but I would definitely go pay to watch a big fight on a big screen. You know?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
So I don't know. Maybe they need eventually when that comes back to normal, that'd be sick too.
Yeah, I know they. Yeah, because I remember seeing some on this one.
I remember, Mayweather was gonna. Usually, like when they did have them, there were Mayweather fights, which is smart on his part. Like somehow finding a way to get them on there. That's why he makes a lot of money, bro. But
what else we got?
I don't know. This is crazy how I wasn't expecting to talk about Movie Pass.
This was not a part of the thing, and this is our longest
a rant
topic that we've had, and it wasn't planned. So
that's part of the show, though. You know, we just talk about whatever. Yeah, and I like it.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And so previously on one of the I guess this is a callback to our other episodes.
I have another one.
Yeah, I'm talking about the 3080 cards.
Okay.
So they've been out of stock. They're hard to get. Still is the case right now. But there's this company called MSI. They make really good quality parts, like high performance. But I guess one of their partners, which is actually like a branch of their company, got caught scalping the Nvidia RTX 3080s. And by that, they were posting them on eBay and selling them for a lot more. They were flipping them.
So were they getting them for free? The cards, and then they're making like 1,000 something.
Yeah, like let's just say they're selling them for $1,300. Normally they're like $750.
But they weren't buying them for $750.
No, they weren't buying them at all.
They got them for free.
Because since it's a branch of the company, let me see. Let me see exactly. And then what's crazy is someone on Reddit is the one that found it out because they saw that the eBay post was by like Starlight. Let me see.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because that means they basically made $1,300.
So according to a Reddit post that called out its behavior, the subsidiary in question is called Starlit Partner, and it was only authorized to carry and sell excessive inventory and refurbished items. So that company, normally they sell like, let's just say there's a item that's in the production line and it has a scuff or one part on it is faulty. They'll take it, they'll fix it, and then sell it as either refurbished or they sell the extra that couldn't sell.
With the kid?
Huh? With the kid?
Because the Wayfair thing.
Oh, okay. And MSI responded saying that there was an error that caused Starlit to be able to have access to brand new cards. Not even refurbished, not even... brand new cards, which they sold for $1,359. And that card was selling for $750. So maybe they would have sold it for... They would have made the $500, and then they would have just paid that off to the company, you know, like as a regular sale, and then pocket the $500.
Okay, what I'm confused about is, so they got a shipment in, just say, of cards, of the brand new cards they weren't supposed to get. Yeah. They decided we're gonna sell them for $1,300. Yeah. They named it. They used the same account though.
Yeah, they use the same.
So they're stupid.
Yeah, let me just double check. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that
they didn't even try to hide it.
They carry excess inventory, and they found Starlight has been instructed to contact the individual customers who purchase these cards and offer two options: return the product and receive a full refund, or receive a refund for the difference that they charged.
Okay, so you said MSI and Starlit. Is that the same company, or that's two different
Starlit
companies?
is a small branch of MSI, but Starlit is MSI.
So MSI is like the parent company.
Okay, you know how Nordstrom has Nordstrom Rack?
No.
You don't know what that is?
I know Nordstrom, but I don't know that they have Nordstrom Rack.
You've never heard of Nordstrom Rack?
No.
Okay, well, for the people that know that, Nordstrom Rack is like the same thing. They just sell cheaper, like, so let's just say they sell like a purse, a $1,000 purse. They'll sell it like for $400, $300.
The same purse?
Yeah, because the stitching maybe was off a little bit, or it had a scuff.
Oh, so defective items goes to
or excess items, yeah. And they sell it for a big discount. So
that's what they do.
Yeah, so it's that company. And people weren't sure if it was that company or not because, like, it was found, like, I guess someone on Reddit found it, like, at 2 a.m. in the morning. I don't know what the hell they were doing, but
There's like you trying to find it on sale.
Yeah,
or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. I've been looking at, like to see if the cards are in stock for like.
He has an alarm
time.
set every hour in the night to.
Nah, just when I look at my phone, I'll look. But anyway, so yeah, so they ended up getting caught doing that. That's the company, and people didn't think it was real until MSI put out the notice saying that they're gonna enforce stricter policies so that this doesn't happen again. So like, it's not even.
Also, MSI didn't know.
Yeah, they didn't know. So it's even them saying like, "Hey, we're not gonna get them in trouble or anything. This just won't happen again." And I guess if you call it Starlight, I guess it's only like 3 people that work in that company. Like it's a small branch.
Gotcha.
That if you call it, it's like someone's personal number. It's not even like a like a company number.
I'm just so surprised they didn't be smarter about it.
Yeah, yeah, that too.
Make your own account.
Yeah, I know.
Like a
make
random
it,
name.
Yeah, just make a random name that has that can't be linked to
Using
you
your
or
company account or whatever. Like, what?
So I just, and it's just crazy because like a lot of people were like, how is this even possible if like their cards aren't even in stock? Like normal people can't even access them. How come it's fair that they can flip them? Yeah. So that's why it caused so much controversy. And I guess this company MSI has been called to say like they had some shady practices in the past. I don't know exactly why, but so this doesn't help them either.
Yeah. It's crazy because this is something similar happened with an Apple refurbished company in Canada, I think. So they get everyone's refurbished stuff, or I don't know, and they were just reselling it. Yeah, as brand new. Got in trouble. I don't know. I didn't read into it exactly, but I guess they got in trouble. I just want to bring that up just because it's like the same.
They were recycling it or something.
They're like a recycling company, but I guess they're attached to Apple, so I guess you have to let Apple like it goes through them. Yeah, they were just selling.
Obviously, for like quality control, and like they can't sell something bad. And
so they were just selling everything, and I guess they're getting sued now.
Oh, that's terrible.
You try to be sneaky, man. And it can.
It's not worth your career. Yeah, it's not. Like no matter where you work, if you have a really good job, don't risk something even if it's good money. Because in the long run,
especially if you, I don't know how long they were doing it. Yeah. But if you just like, eventually you got to stop. Eventually, it's gonna catch up to you.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you do get away with it, just
be happy with what you got away with.
Break off when you're good.
It's like when you're in the casino. You don't just keep going. Yeah. If you get a good chunk of wins,
dip.
Cause
and if you're not going to dip, then whatever you plan to play with that night, just break that off and dip after you lose all that. Like, all right, you can't do it again. Let's go.
Exactly.
But I don't know. If you have your addictions and vices, I can't tell you to do them or not do them. I'm not here for that. But I guess since we're talking about computers still... Ryzen, their computer, they make CPUs, which are computer processing units. That's kind of like the brain of the computer. Normally, in the past, they've been battling with Intel. They make expensive processors, and right now, AMD announced their 5000 series, which is the new generation of CPUs. And people got a little mad because they said their prices are too high, that they're known as the bargain company. But their CPUs are actually up to par with Intel right now, and they have more cores. So let's just say their engines are as strong as Intel's engine, but it has another engine with it.
It's better.
So like let's just say like it's as strong as their V8 engine, but it's actually a V12 engine because it has more processors. And their cards start at the 5600X is $300. I have the 3600X, which is 3rd gen, and then 600 is just like the series. And I got that one for $200 on sale. I got it bundled with my motherboard. So people are mad because they're like, oh, last year that one came out for like $250. They're like, why is it $50 more? Because it's $50 even better. People
are mad about that?
Yeah, like, well, because computer people are weird, bro. Like,
$50 ain't that much.
Yeah, and it's like way better. And if you think that's too much, then buy the one I have, which is still a really good card, which is like $200 to $230. You can get it for you.
Okay, so this one, what's the compare, like the equal one from the rival company?
From Intel, how much is it? It probably, I can't tell you right now.
Was it more or less, or the same?
It'd either be the same price or the other one would be a little bit more, but for less performance.
So then why are we complaining? Yeah. Why are they complaining?
But even if it's the same price as that $300 one,
it's better.
It's better. But they're mad because like they're higher than like
they're used
before.
To being cheaper.
But like I said, this company they've been underdogs for so long that they're finally on top.
They're trying to take over, like...
Yeah, and they can't charge less right now because they're ripping themselves off. And then the 5800X, which is 8 cores, 16 threads. The other one was 6 cores, 12 threads. Is $449. Normally it'd be like $400, but...
So it's like $50.
Yeah, it's pretty much like $50 increase.
That's not that bad.
The AMD Ryzen 9 is a 12 core, 24 thread. The 5900X, $550, and that's just the processor. And then the 5950X, 16 core, 32 thread is $800. But if you make videos or you edit photos, that's what these are really good for, because they
all
have
of them.
Yeah, all of these. Well, if you're a video editor, you're pretty much gonna want to start at the minimum 450, but the 550 would be the best if you edit videos in Photoshop. But like I said, I have the 3600X, which is 6 cores. That's good for gaming and being able to do more stuff on the side.
So what would you suggest if like you were maybe a streamer, Twitch streamer or YouTube streamer, like a streamer, and you make videos on YouTube and stuff?
I'd probably recommend the 5900X if you could afford it, 550. If you want to go more budget, then I would recommend the 5800 because it's a step up from the 3600. And,
but you'll be fine with the 451. Like you'll be able to do all that.
Yeah, you'll be able to do all that, and it won't be as long as waiting for videos to edit. Like you'll be fine with the 5600X, but that's gonna take a while for videos to edit because that's what I'm at right now.
Well, explain. How long does it take you?
It depends. So let's see. A 2-hour video to edit probably takes about 45 minutes just to process once it's edited. Yeah, not the editing, just to upload it onto to convert it, I guess.
Yeah.
It'll take about 45 minutes to an hour.
2-hour video?
Yeah.
That's not that bad because I feel like most people aren't making those long videos.
Yeah. And I just get, sometimes when I do my live shows, an error happens. I gotta recombine them into one. And
so are these errors happening because your computer is not strong enough?
No, normally it's because my internet would mess up every once in a while, or the programs I'm using just randomly close.
Oh, okay.
Which maybe it's it's not the processor. Because my computer card is strong. Today I was playing Gears of War 5 in 2K. It was only using like 10% of my processor.
So this cheaper one here,
if you just want to game it, that's perfect.
But this cheaper one here, will this take longer to make render
videos?
Than
yes.
yours?
No, it'll be faster than mine because it's the newer version.
So it's still not that bad.
No.
Because yours takes 45 minutes. It will take what, 30 maybe?
Let's just say 35, 30. Yeah.
So you could almost go with that too.
Yeah. So pretty much for $70 to $100, you're getting 15% better performance. And then when you compare that to Intel for that same price, it's not even like. I say go with AMD.
So which one am I getting?
I would recommend to you the 5800. Well, I'd recommend you the 5900 since you do so many videos.
Which one's that? The 550?
The 550. But it just depends what you want to spend on your computer because we still got to get you a graphics card and we still got to get you everything else. So it depends on your budget. We'd go from there. But if you really were like, hey, I don't care about the budget, or not, I don't care, but like the budget can be a little high, I would say 5900 because you do video editing so much.
So the CPU that's the most important thing you want for your computer.
If you're a content creator, yes.
If you're gonna spend the most money somewhere, it should be here.
That and the graphics card, depending like what you want to play your if you're into video games, which
graphics card is more important.
Yeah, if you're into like content, the CPU has to be high. But you kind of if you get a high CPU, you kind of got to get a high graphics card because then like you have all this power to process stuff. But it's going to be wasted because it's going to look ugly.
So you might as well get equal value.
Yeah, and then this also helps for, frames per second. Like right now, the Xbox and PlayStations are at 60 frames per second. When you game on computer for the same thing, it's probably like 140 frames per second, which looks insane. That's where a lot of computer people like to be at. It's not where I'm at right now on my graphics card. You know, we keep talking about this. It's at 60 frames, 2K, which is really good for like a 4-year-old card.
Yeah.
But that's where the frames come into context. See, damn, that sucks for Dak Prescott.
Don't want to see that.
He might be injured. But look at his leg. I don't know if it's broken. You see it?
Yeah, I don't know if it's
if he's just holding it sideways, but that doesn't look good.
But he's not going down there though. He's like up here, so I don't know. They're getting him already.
He can't even get ready. He can't even get ready. He's gonna lead the team. But anyways, so if you want really
Oh no, he broke his ankle.
Yeah,
That was his ankle.
if you want really good frames, go for the high CPU.
Yeah. We should get both.
Yeah, I would recommend both. But it depends. If you just want a game, get the 5600 and get a good graphics card. And
What's
you'll be
more
set.
expensive? CPU, or like...
GPU. It depends what you want to game at too.
Well, just say like equal value. Like same power or whatever.
I would probably say a GPU is more expensive because they just, that's using more power.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's just their new chips. And then you know what's petty about Intel? The day before they announced this, they put a blog or a post saying that, oh, watch out for Rocket Lake, which is the name of their new cards. Mm-hmm. Next year in 2021, they're going to be coming out. The day before they announced this, which comes out in November.
Trying to make some chess moves right there.
They're like, hey, we're not irrelevant. Don't forget about us. But that's the computer news. I don't know. So far, we've talked about computers a lot. I've talked about computers a lot.
Oh, and since we're on technology, we're not going to talk about this because it hasn't happened yet. But the Apple event is this week.
Is it? So it's going to be about the phones?
New iPhone. So obviously, everybody's happy when new iPhones come out. Any new phones in general, new Samsung phones. Like that's like the big people care about a lot.
Especially iPhones. Though iPhones have big hypes. They have big
because I feel like because they're events.
Yeah.
Like, does Samsung do events too?
Yeah, they do their conferences, but
yeah. But either way, phones in general, obviously, there's a lot of hype around iPhone and stuff. So we'll talk about that next time. But yeah, what else we got?
All right, so we're gonna move on from the computer talk, and I guess we're gonna talk about let me see what this guy's name is. So I don't know if a lot of you watch TikTok.
You guys do.
Just ignore that.
And if you don't, you know somebody that does.
Yeah, or you've at least heard of it.
Yeah.
And we've talked about previously on Top 3 Reviews podcast. We've talked about TikTok.
Oh, too much.
Yeah.
Like them closing, them not closing.
Yeah. So we're like I said, we're ignoring that because I don't even know where it's at right now with that. Yeah. And once it comes to conclusion, we'll bring it back up. But did you hear about that TikToker? TikToker, is that a word?
I guess. Why not?
Okay.
YouTuber.
Yeah.
TikToker.
420 Dogface 208. He made this video about him riding a skateboard and drinking like his cranberry juice, like while skateboarding to Fleetwood Mac. He's all singing it and stuff. It went viral. I guess he did the video because his truck broke down and he had to skateboard to work. So he's like, might as well just make good vibes while I go to work. I guess I don't know, But anyways, I guess a lot of people started listening to Fleetwood Mac, and Ocean Spray, their sales went up drastically. So they bought him a brand new truck.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know they bought him a truck.
Yeah.
I seen the video because he comes up on my page.
Let's watch the video.
For You page.
Do you have TikTok on your iPad?
Yeah.
I'd say if not, I could put it on my phone.
I seen the video pop up on my For You page or whatever. Oh, has to turn it. Yeah. And
jeez,
what is it?
Life's so hard when you got to turn your iPad.
420.
Yeah, 420 Mad Dog. I was gonna say 420 Dogface 208. It's let me see. Go down more.
Let's just go to his.
It has like 8 million views.
Yeah, but he always pops up on my For You page though.
Let's see.
Always doing like dances and stuff too.
Yeah.
Right here.
So he's just a dude living his life.
So look at this. This guy. Well, I gotta keep like.
So he's just skating down the street, tattoo on the back of his head. He has that gangster lean, drinking their cran raspberry.
It's just hilarious when he starts singing it.
Yeah, and we can't play the music.
And him getting all into it.
Look at that, him getting down, singing, skating, impressive. Cause he's like on the side of the freeway.
Yeah, and he's going pretty quick.
Yeah. So that was that video. But the reason I like it is because he wasn't trying to get famous. He wasn't trying to blow up. He was just living life and like, hey, my car broke down. Instead of being down about it, I'm just gonna be happy and skate. So I think it's dope that he got that free truck. I don't know how much money he's getting from TikTok now because it gets a lot of views.
Oh yeah, he's definitely getting paid.
And then like they're on commercials for TikTok now. Like like it shows people doing his videos and stuff.
Yeah.
You were telling me you didn't like that people were like making like similar videos to his.
Yeah.
With the same song.
Yeah. My biggest reason I don't like that is because this is something that was way more organic.
Yeah.
This isn't like a trending, like a thing that's typically trending.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a dance. It's not a hack or like nothing. It's just a random guy skateboarding. And what made the video was him drinking the thing, listening to that song. I just feel like it's weird to copy it. Like, that one I look weird at. If you do dances, I don't look weird if you copy it because it's whatever. But that one's just weird to me.
Well, I would normally be like, yeah, maybe they should have did like their own song and their own drink and make a version of that and be like, oh, hey, check this. You know? Like, well, no, like, this is my take on it, you know? Maybe.
I don't want your take.
But it's TikTok, so I really don't care that they did that because that's all TikTok, or not all of it, but like a good 50% of it is just someone doing their version of the same thing to the same song. So that's, I don't know, I don't really feel any indifferent to it. I feel like that's just common on TikTok. That's TikTok thing.
No, it is common, and that's the issue to me, is that it's common. Like, it just shouldn't be for stuff like that because, like I said, that was way more organic than an actual trend. Yeah,
and you can't fake the funk, which is something I wanted to talk about. So I caught Matt off guard with this too. But I guess TikTok and Instagram influencers were exposed for renting the fake private jet set. I like how that sounds. So have you ever seen pictures of like people on a jet saying, oh, taking off to wherever, or like, you know, living my best life, and it's them in a jet? They ordered a set with like a movie studio.
In a studio, yeah.
In like a whole jet. And so they're obviously faking their life and just doing it for views.
And this is her?
That's one of them, yeah. But let me see. Well, go ahead and post it. Yeah, this chick's name Mason Melissa. You got a free shout out today.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Let's see. So we'll post the pictures up right now. You guys are looking at it as I speak. Instagram influencers have taken the world by storm. But I was trying to... on September 25th, a list of social media influencers was revealed. All of them using the exact same set. the same one, too. I wonder if they, like, changed the background or anything. But... Oh, Twitter user Mason Melissa exposed the fake set, showing a side-by-side comparison of the set versus the surrounding studio, with the set being located inside what appears to be a typical studio. And then, and LA girls are using studio sets that could be, you know, fake. And I guess the set is called Olympia 4, which is located in Boyle Heights, Los Angeles. Free publicity for them. The set is available for $64 per hour. And it comes with artificial lighting to give the full effect of being sky high. This fabulous 700 square foot studio with both private jet setup and an area for e-commerce simple portrait shots. And for $64 per hour, that does not seem
anybody
bad.
Can do
that seems pretty good to me. That's
yeah,
not too
anybody
bad.
Can do that.
So I wanted to bring this up because, well, it's hilarious. Lil Nas.
Did he do it too?
Yeah, he did it. Obviously, like clowning on the fake.
Oh
set.
No, that's fake.
Oh,
he photoshopped himself.
He did Photoshop. Okay. Yeah, that's hilarious. So, but I wanted to bring this up because we're talking about someone doing something organic. You know, just like not even planning on it going viral. Just hey, you know, I'm living my life, and look, it blew up big. And these people living a fake life.
I hate all you people that do this.
Oh damn.
Every single one of you. Yeah. Like, I don't understand the fakeness. Like, why are we so thirsty to be something that we're not?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get that.
I know.
Like, just be you.
Well, because to them, it's money, bro. Like,
cares about the money.
I know, but...
Like, I don't know. I mean, I get it because, yeah, some people... Everyone likes money in different levels. Some people, it's all they care about. Some people, whatever. But my thing is, if you're already they said they're influencers. So you're already something. You have influence over however many people. You can capitalize on that.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to show your fans you're living on a private jet. Like, come on.
Yeah, well, they wanted to keep it rolling, bro, so I don't know.
It's just, that's so whack to me.
Like, would you buy a Lamborghini or a Ferrari? The Lamborghini. I feel like Lamborghini would be more popular than a Ferrari. So if you made a lot of money being an influencer and buying a Lamborghini was pretty much an investment to help you eventually make the $500,000 back and maybe more, would you do it?
No? I wouldn't, because that's literally the thing is I bought the Lamborghini.
Yeah.
They didn't buy the private jet, or like. So that's like the weird thing about it is, if you made enough money and this is legit your life, cool. You can post your lifestyle, like a rich lifestyle, whatever. The fact that it's not your lifestyle, that's my issue.
That's true. Maybe if you bought the private jet, huh?
Yeah, if you bought the private jet or you paid the insane amount to be on the private jet.
That make me feel stupid, I guess. Well, this, I'm not like trying to argue with you.
Well, because would you rent it?
No, jet?
Well, no, would you rent a Lamborghini?
Nah, because then like
just to pose a picture.
Yeah, because then people be like, nah, that's fake.
Well, plus, because if I see you driving around, why aren't you in your Lamborghini?
I know they're gonna see me in, like,
in a regular car.
A beat up Toyota.
Like, what happened to the Lamborghini?
Yeah,
oh, it's in the shop.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Just record a video of me like turning the keys back at the rental. Be like, oh, this is a piece of shit.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Just
this wasn't it. I like there's sentimental value to my
to my Toyota.
Yeah. I'd rather go.
No, that's true. But like I said, I'm not trying to argue, but I'm just bringing this up because, but that's $500,000. Would you invest that in a car? Or would you invest it in a house? Because I know a lot of these influencers live in like apartments, or they all like
live
rent
together.
Yeah, they rent a big beach house or something.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It depends how much money I have.
Yeah, that's true.
But if I'm like either or,
yeah,
I can live in a regular apartment or whatever, but have a super sick car. I'm picking the house.
Yeah, but that car could make you more money in the long run. You get what I'm saying? Like, because people will like more of your whatever, because like they'll be like, damn, this fool's living the lifestyle.
Well, yeah, your image will definitely be up because people will see your car more than they'll see your house. Yeah. Or like inside your house and all that.
Yeah, and then when you're in public, they'll see you in the
car and you look crazy. Like, automatically, people are looking at you if you pull up with a Lamborghini, especially if you live out of LA. Yeah. It's probably popular there. Yeah. There's a bunch of rich people. But if you live in a regular place, obviously, and you have a Lamborghini, like imagine rolling through Salinas, bro. Lamborghini.
And he's strapped.
You can't leave that car in the parking lot.
Yeah.
People be all over it. That's funny. But, yeah, I don't know. But for me, I'm buying a Tesla anyways. Yeah. So I'm not buying a $500,000 car.
Yeah, but the whole point of that car was like to help you make more money being an influencer.
Yeah, nah.
It's kind of hard, huh? Because then like, it's kind of hard too. Because if you buy a nice house with, well, not just buy, but like as a down payment towards a good chunk of that house, who knows if you're gonna still keep making enough money to support that house you buy in the long run. Yeah. So it might be better to buy that investment to keep making you money. To that Lamborghini. Yeah. But then again, you wouldn't be able to like afford to keep it up and stuff.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I don't know. It's a tough thing.
I would get the house too.
Yeah.
But because a lot of times these influencers like rent apartments.
Yeah.
And like rent like what is it, like duplexes or not duplexes? What are those things? Condominiums. There you go. They rent those in like nice areas and they live in like nice areas, but they're not owning the house. But I don't know.
Well, even if they do, but like there's always like 10 of them in there, so it's like now they can afford it, of course. Where it's not that crazy, so they can afford that and a car probably.
Imagine having like a nice apartment and then like a nice Lambo just parked outside, but like it's not your house. It's not like, you know.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. You own a Lamborghini, but you don't own a house. Yeah. That almost sounds kind of weird. Yeah. Unless you're, I don't know. It just sounds weird.
It is, but I you know, that's why I wanted to talk about it.
It's almost like living where I live here, and not like something more regular, but just say a super nice car.
Like let's just say like a $200,000 car.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it just seems weird.
Like a G-Wagon outside.
You could have afforded somewhere to live nice, but you're living, you know.
Well, dude, in my other apartments in Salinas, like my old ones, no, someone had a Dodge Viper.
See, that's weird.
Yeah, and like it was just like a random, like, why are you living? Well, I figured they probably got divorced or something, and he's like, well, I'll keep the car, you keep the house.
You don't know people's circumstances. That could be the case.
But yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. We haven't.
But that might be my downfall. Yeah. Of not making it big.
Because you didn't think outside the box?
I won't do those crazy like antics to do it.
You didn't think outside the box like that? But there's that paletero, man.
Yeah, it's a Sunday.
He's always here.
It's early. He's here. Shout out to him.
He's one of our guests, our regulars. Yeah. But what's it called? I guess I think we should rent that jet set one day and do an episode in there. Maybe when we're making money off the podcast. Yeah. Dude, I'm serious. Just because it'd be hilarious.
No, but 100% we'd have to make money.
Yeah, because it'd be hilarious, like being like I was talking all this crap about it, and then like just being in there. It'd just be cool to record.
Yeah, and if we ever do, it'd be random. Yeah, we're not letting you guys know ahead of time. You guys will just.
I have an idea when. Yeah, I have an idea when, but we're not gonna let you know.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I mean, it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to do a podcast anywhere, like besides here.
Yeah, but the thing about that one is just because we're talking about it, and $62 isn't a lot.
Yeah, it's not.
And then
We'll just need it for like 2
it has
hours.
lighting and everything perfectly. So
Yeah.
that's kind of why I said it.
Yeah.
But so on my other show, the Why Not Me podcast, I interview people, and I have it in my new office now. I want to do like a road trip one day, go like across the country and do different episodes.
Yeah.
Like maybe go to Texas, do one there, and then do a 2-week show.
All right, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, yeah, maybe I'll go to the Joe Rogan show and do mine. Nah, but promote the show like on a. I don't know if I want to drive all the USA, but do a promotion tour. Go to Texas, maybe go to like Florida or New York, and then have my show there, like in a live audience on both of them. And I know that sounds crazy. That's not even close to like where I'm at now, but that's something I want to do one day. I hope to get there. And then
live shows, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's why do a live show. That'd be sick. Maybe do that with this too. I'm on the road with that. Obviously, might as well mix this in there too. So, man can dream, hopefully, but we'll see. So I guess that's enough of that. Let's go to the sports talk. You down?
Mm-hmm.
You down?
Mm-hmm.
You hyped?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's what I thought. Yo, wait a minute.
Nah, yeah, definitely.
This is Sports Talk with Jerry and Matthew.
Let's go.
One day we'll get a sick animation. But we're going to start it off by talking about basketball and the Heat.
The finals.
They beat the Lakers to take the series to 3-2. If the Lakers had won, the finals would have been over, and they would have sealed it.
And LeBron had a crazy game.
Yeah, the score was 111, 108, and it came down to the wire. Who was it?
They kept going back and forth.
Yeah, so let me just give a quick recap of the score. Quarter 1, 25-24 Heat. Quarter 2, 35-32 Heat. Quarter 3, it was 28-26 points scored. And then quarter 4, 23-26 points scored. And they came out to 111, 108. At first I thought it was like the points. I was like, that doesn't make sense. But,
yeah, the Heat won every quarter besides the fourth.
So the first half was yeah, pretty much. And then the first half was a little bit bigger gap. They kind of closed it till the end. The sad thing is, it came down to it. LeBron went to drive. He could have took the lead, right?
Mm-hmm.
They would have been up by 2. No, they would have been.
It was to take the lead.
They would have been up by 2, and he just had to shoot the 2. He got double teamed. He passed it to Danny Green, who was wide open. He was wide open.
Oh.
They would have been up by 1.
If he would have hit the 3?
Yeah, if he would have hit the 3. Danny Green hit the 3. No, but I was trying to say, if LeBron scored, you know how he drove? If he scored, they would have been up by 1. I think if Danny Green hit it, they would have been up by 2.
Oh, okay.
And anyways, Danny Green was wide open.
You can't get more open than that.
He bricked the shot. And pretty much it just ended the game right there.
It was crazy.
And I saw that he's getting death threats now.
Yeah, I seen that. His wife too or whatever.
Yeah, and that's crazy. And it's crazy because Danny Green has been doing horrible like the whole playoffs.
Yeah.
And like,
what happened to the Danny Green that was on the Spurs that was hitting everything? Like, come on.
And so he was doing horrible the whole playoffs. This would have been his chance, his redemption shot.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I get it. You're doing bad, but you know what? This is it. This is your last shot. Seal the deal. Win the game. LA hero. We're gonna have you on a poster with LeBron and Anthony Davis and your greenhead right there.
Yeah.
And
He would have been that shot would have been cemented in history. Like that was like, imagine the picture of that shot, him wide open for the
just a quick dribble, quick breath.
I just can't believe that. And
shot.
it was badly missed. It was way short.
It was terrible.
It was way short.
It was terrible. And then
But then they got the rebound.
Yeah, and they got the rebound, yeah.
And then he threw it out of bounds.
Yeah.
He tried to throw it to Anthony Davis and he went out of bounds.
Threw it out of bounds. Yeah. He could have been the hero. Now he's the villain for the Lakers. I don't know if they're going to keep him again next year or if he's a free agent, whatnot. But so now we go again.
Yeah. See, I would have rather wished LeBron just take the shot.
Yeah, because at least
get the chance of getting fouled.
Yeah. Or
he always gets fouled.
Yeah.
But he made the smart play.
Yeah, it was the smart play.
But not to
Danny. It was a wide open Danny Green. You have to pass it to him. You have to. He's wide open. There's no reason why a guy like that should miss the shot. There's no reason. Like, you're a professional. You practice this your whole life.
Well, plus that's what you do. You're a 3-point shooter.
And you're wide open. like there's no like
He must have been too
right
open.
in the middle of the court. Like, bro, it couldn't get easier.
Yeah, he must have been too open. I don't know. Got nervous.
Yeah, obviously it was a mental error, but
But I'm telling you, if that was me, and I'm just not, the IQ's not there. I'm taking that shot if I'm LeBron.
yeah, I know, yeah.
I'm going for it.
Yeah, because Danny Green's been playing terrible the whole time.
I'm going for it, but whatever.
Yeah, so obviously Danny Green's never gonna get the ball again in the playoffs.
That was bad.
But
Jimmy Butler's been playing crazy.
yeah,
He's MVP. Like, he almost should win MVP even if they lose.
for real.
Because he's been playing out of his mind.
Dude, he was all tired. Like they
Yeah.
showed a clip of him. He's all like leaned over against the barrier.
He only got like 30 seconds of rest or something like that.
yeah,
that whole game.
that's crazy.
See, I'm a Lakers fan, but I'd almost rather Miami win this.
Yeah,
Probably because I don't count this season in general. There's definitely an asterisk next to this season.
yeah. Jimmy
But-
Butler had 35 points, 12 rebounds.
He had a
11
triple-double.
assists. Yeah.
But at the same time, it'd be nice to get Jimmy Butler a ring.
And LeBron James had 40 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, which is really good because a lot of people were talking trash about
Yeah.
LeBron James.
And he shot he only missed like 4 shots from the whole game.
Yeah, Anthony Davis had 28 points. So it's crazy that it came down to that. But the Heat still got to win 2 more.
Which is today, right?
Yeah,
The game's
yeah.
today.
It's today. They still got to win 2 more,
Which is actually yesterday
which is pretty tough,
for you guys.
or maybe 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst.
Yeah.
But that's tough. You got to win 2 more, and the Lakers just got to win 1 more. But let's go. It's been happening. Dang, the Giants. It's been happening, so, I mean, it's not impossible.
Yeah.
Like I said, I hope the Heat win, but we'll see. And then there was some UFC last night. I didn't watch the whole card. I was busy yesterday.
Yeah.
I only saw the co-main event and the main event. I saw the highlight of that crazy.
People were saying the greatest knockout in
Yeah.
UFC history.
Did you get the name of that guy? I don't even know. Like
Buckley
Buckley
was like his last name. Joaquin Buckley.
Let me see if I can find it. Cause I mean, dude got a crazy knockout. He caught the.
Right there.
Yeah, okay. So it was Impa Kasangani versus Joaquin Buckley. And Buckley he threw a kick.
The dude caught it.
Yeah, Kasangani caught it, and then he spun around,
Jumped up
Yeah, jumped up and kicked him straight in the
with
forehead.
his other leg.
Yeah.
With his other foot.
So he caught his left kick, and then he jumped, spun around, and just kicked him with the right one to the
was
head.
crazy.
Go look up the highlight. I'm sure you can find it.
Yeah.
It was insane. Knockout of.
People were saying knockout of ever.
Yeah, best knockout ever, possibly. Definitely one of the knockouts.
It was just so
contenders.
unique. I think that's why people.
Yeah.
Like, you never seen that.
Yeah, you always see them, and it's just like insane. Like,
Yeah, people always catch the kick,
yeah.
but no one's ever decided to do that. I don't think.
Yeah, helicopter kick to the.
And
freaking
definitely,
head.
they never connected.
And then, so the one I watched was Edson Barbosa dominating Makwan Amir Khani.
Complete domination.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a complete domination. It went to the judges.
Which it shouldn't have. He should have finished the fight. He had him down like 3-4 times.
Yeah. Hey, what about like towards the end when they got the takedown and like they barely even touched the floor and the ref's like, stand up. You guys got to fight. Like in MMA, you can wrestle. But if you guys are just laying on top of each other, not doing anything, just resting pretty much, they can stand you up because there's no action going on. That's not what happened.
There's like hella warnings.
Yeah, and then the ref will tell you too, like, hey, do something or I'm gonna stand you up. Or hey, you gotta transition, you gotta throw a punch, or I'm gonna stand you up. You gotta do something, we're gonna stand you up. There was no warning at all.
Yeah.
Right when and like, not even was there no warning, but they were actually like squirming around,
Yeah, they were
trying to
moving
do
around.
something.
He was trying. Yeah, and that's the guy's only chance was to be on the ground and do something to win.
And they stand it up. He was like, all right, stand up. And then after he stands up, he's like, you guys gotta fight.
Yeah.
He's like, let's get a good fight. Which hyped up Barbosa, it looked like, because he had no crowd. And he just straight.
Yeah, and he just
beat him.
Just won.
So I feel like that was too early of a.
It was way too early. I hate that. Like,
stoppage.
that guy should get not fined, but he should get a talk. Like,
Yeah, some
You don't do
warning,
that, bro.
Yeah. And I was telling Matt, I feel like the reason that they stood it up is because it was in Abu Dhabi, new fight venue. I feel like the UFC wants to impress its new investors over there in Abu Dhabi. In Pride, they would do the same thing, stand them up instantly. Like even like all the time though, because I guess the Japanese investors didn't like to see I guess in Japan they don't really like to see the ground game, So they would just stand it up instantly just so they could see knockouts, and they were insane. They were insane fights, but it's MMA, right?
Mm-hmm.
So wrestling's part of it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
If you don't like being grappled and taken down, then stop it or learn a way to stop it. You know.
My thing is that you can make something magical out of it. Like Mayweather is the biggest in boxing for a reason.
Yeah.
He's not the biggest knockout artist though.
Yeah, exactly.
So clearly you can find success money-wise, like financially, without having the craziest knockouts.
The craziest fighting stuff. The craziest fight.
Because people say Mayweather's boring.
Yeah.
Yet you still buy the fights.
Yeah, exactly.
You still watch them, so.
And then the main event was Corey Sandhagen. He TKO'd Marlon Moraes. And I put up the two fingers in the sky because
should have been a knockout. He did knock him out.
It wasn't.
The ref just didn't stop it.
Yeah.
The ref stopped it after.
I feel like in MMA, if you get like a clean strike that leads to a TKO, that it should just straight up be a knockout. Because he landed a clean kick in the second round. I don't know if it was a minute left or a minute into it. And well, I don't know about clean. It did graze his head.
Yeah, it grazed his head, but it was enough, I guess.
It was strong enough to knock out the guy, and then he turtled over on the ground and got whooped.
It's crazy though. Did you see that he realized whatever was broken right here, and he called
the orbital bone? During the fight, the orbital bone.
I didn't know it was him that yelled. I thought it was
his court. Yeah, I thought it was the coach too. That's like, hey, his orbital bone is broken.
But he called it. That's hilarious.
Imagine like you're the guy that just got your bone broken, and you hear the guy that broke it say
it?
that. Yeah, it's like, oh no, he's gonna keep hitting. He's gonna keep hitting it.
That's crazy.
That's savage, dude. The craziest one was Brandon Vera and John Jones. When John Jones just threw that standing elbow on him.
Oh, yeah.
And dude just broke his bone.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's fighting. But, yeah, so Corey Sandhagen got the TKO. It should be a TKO. I wish they changed that. Because obviously, like, because he landed that, the other guy wasn't able to fight no more. But at first I thought it was a bad stoppage. I thought the guy was able to get up. But after they showed the replay, like, it was obvious the guy wasn't going to be able to do anything. So being a ref obviously isn't easy.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy.
So that was the cap about that, the recap. We'll talk a little bit about football. A little bit, and then like 40 minutes later. All right, the show's over.
Yeah, for real. It's always like a long thing.
So we're going to talk about football. I'm going to start it off with the Texans fired Bill O'Brien, which is the Texans head coach and their general manager. It's crazy how he pulled that off. So he couldn't really blame anyone. Like, oh, it was their fault that we did bad, or it's their fault we lost, because he's the one that making all the decisions. So.
And they won, right?
Yeah, and they just won today too.
Their first win.
Yeah, their first win
without him.
And I guess J.J. Watt and the defensive coordinator, they both like got in an argument with Bill O'Brien like a week before this too.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, because why is it crazy to you?
Because I'm not siding with J.J. Watt.
Yeah, you're a coordinator. Yeah.
And I'm not like the owner or anything. Like I'm not siding with you over my coach.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah, I don't know how the argument went or what was said or.
But I think it's crazy because like, when do you ever hear about J.J. Watt being like a distraction or like a bad person in the locker? Have you ever heard anything like that?
Nah.
Right?
But this might be a good thing in the locker.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So obviously you hear J.J. Watt got into an argument with the coach. I was like, yeah, the coach has to be in the wrong because like J.J. Watt never. Yeah. He never. Dude, he's on tag on CBS or Fox. Like, he's a saint. But a Texan. Yeah. So it had to be something crazy. Because, like I said, J.J. Watt's never a distraction. So.
But, I mean, they haven't been performing. So he should get fired.
Yeah, like, exactly. I agree with it too.
It's like the Raiders are defense until this game.
Until today. Today's an outlier.
That was their best game. But Paul Gunther should be fired.
Yeah.
Based on the last,
I think I tweeted or put on Facebook that even if we win this game, which we did, Paul Gunther still should be fired.
I'm kind of happy how we played, though.
Yeah, our defense.
If this is a turnaround, maybe finally they're getting it together. We'll see. But if through this whole year we don't improve,
we'll talk about that.
He should be gone.
We'll talk about that in a bit because we're gonna talk about the Raiders, so we'll keep that. But the Washington football team benched Dwayne Haskins, and he was
doesn't make sense.
He was a first round pick. Did they win today? Martin Cooper's all mugging.
I don't think so. But that whole benching doesn't make any sense. Because I forget who they compared the stats to. and somebody's starting, and he's not, but it all comes. Yeah, it makes no sense. Bad move in my opinion.
And for Kevin Allen.
For who?
And then Alex Smith. I don't know what happened in that game, but can you look that up real quick? The Washington football team game.
All whack.
And like it's dumb too because like he's a first round pick. Let him play the whole season just to see whether he's worth it to keep this year, or if you got to get another quarterback.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like
because those picks are very valuable.
Alex Smith is not the future.
Yeah.
So what's the point of him?
Yeah, and he's got a bad leg. Like I'm not saying it's not fully healed or anything, but like hey, he's injury prone. He's not going to be the leadership of this team for anytime soon.
He was already older, and he just was out for 2 years.
And so, you got to see what you have with what you got. He's young. So
plus, they're not the best team.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, get him some weapons. That one dude's good on the one where.
But let's just say he sucks for like the rest of the games. At least like more, like half the season. Let him play. If he obviously isn't the answer, then all right, we checked to see, we tried, but you you just got him for a first round pick. Might as well play out the whole season. See if he's the real deal or not.
Yeah, so Kyle Allen, 9 for 13, 74 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. He did have a rushing touchdown. Alex Smith, 9 for 17, 37 yards. That's horrible.
Yeah.
But he got sacked 6 times.
Yeah, that's
He didn't even play the whole game, and he got sacked 6 times. Aaron Donald had 4 sacks that game.
Yeah, it's crazy, too, because he just came back from a broken leg. That's kind of...
Yeah.
Well, I guess the good thing is, his leg is healthy.
At that point, I'm taking him out.
Yeah, I know, but... Why did they start Alex Smith?
8 sacks. Probably because the other dude wasn't performing.
Huh. That's what I think too, but damn, that's insane.
So I guess Kyle Allen got benched during the game. They put Alex Smith in. And it doesn't look like he did very good.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, so they didn't put in Dwayne Haskins. They weren't going to start him. They're like, nah, we look stupid. Like, we're not going to do that.
I'm surprised they put Alex Smith in. Like, Kyle Allen's stats aren't that bad, and he scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
Why would you bench him midway in the game? Let him play the whole game.
That's what I was trying to see right now. I didn't watch the game.
Yeah, nothing good.
I guess Dwayne Haskins wasn't even at the game today. He told club officials he wasn't feeling well, and doctors advised him to go home.
8 sacks for the Rams.
Oh, I guess he got knocked out of the game.
He got hurt?
Yeah, Allen.
Oh. Okay.
But I guess after he was cleared medically, the coach didn't put him back in the game. Yeah. But the coach didn't want him to take another big shot, so he kept him out. And so they put Alex Smith in, apparently. Yeah. The guy that broke his leg so he can get hit that many times. Oh, that's messed up. Like, no matter...
You're always doing him dirty.
No matter how you tried spinning that's messed up. Like, yeah. If that's the case, all right, well, let's just let Alex Smith get cracked. The guy that's maybe not as mobile, who's rusty, has had no preseason. Let's let him go against Aaron...
2 years.
Let's let him go against Aaron Donald.
That's sad.
All right, Matt, you want to do the recap of the NFL so far? So we didn't get Monday night's game.
Yeah, and
from last week. So you want to start off with? It's not going to be on here. Huh?
It was
the Chiefs beat the Patriots last Monday. Oh, yeah. And then
without Cam Newton.
Was it the Pack? No, who else played?
It was Packers.
It was Packers.
Packers and Falcons.
And Falcons, and the Packers smashed on the Falcons.
Yeah.
So I'm not even going to say the score because it's not as relevant anymore.
But we both picked those teams to win. Yeah. Which we knew obviously the Chiefs were going to win because they didn't have Cam Newton and the Patriots. But today, this is a Sunday. Raiders had a morning game, so the afternoon games are still on.
Yeah, right now it's the Cowboys and Giants, 31-26.
But Giants are about to score, so if the Cowboys lose to this, that was terrible.
That was a terrible throw.
But anyways, though, the morning games we had, I'm just going to go in general. The games, like Miami dominated the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, yeah? I
43-17.
Fuck. And Jimmy G started.
He got benched, right?
Yeah, he got benched.
He threw 2 picks that I seen, at least. I don't know. Yeah, 2 picks. 7 for 17, 77 yards. That's crazy. But they're so able to run. They're always able to run. That's one thing that you can never stop for the Niners. But
well, they got like 3 really good running backs supposedly.
Yeah. So, I mean, Miami showed out.
Oh wait. Is it just that order you're going in? This one has them in a different order.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Thursday night's game, but what
was Thursday?
The Buccaneers and the Bears.
Yeah, and the Bears. That was a good game.
You wanna? Well, yeah. I want to talk about. So it was 2019. It was the Buccaneers had a chance to lead a comeback with Tom Brady. It was third and fifth. How long was it? I don't know. It was third down. They tried. I don't know if they tried a stupid play. They did some dumb play. They had to hurry up and get the ball going. It was 4th and 10, 4th and 9. Tom Brady throws like a stupid pass into like double coverage, deflected. The game's up. So the Bears are starting to come on the field, and but you see Tom Brady standing there, just like yelling out forward to his team, yelling at his team. He's like, "Where are you guys going? We still got another. Why is the other team why is the offense on the field?" And then he talks to the refs like, "Hey, isn't it 4th down?" And they said, they told him, I don't know what they told him. Obviously that like, "Hey, get off the field, bro."
And then they tried to clean it up and say that Tom Brady knew it was 4th down. I think it was Bill Belichick or whoever tried to clear it up, but
Bill Belichick. It was Bill Belichick.
I mean, not Bill Belichick.
Bruce Arians.
Bruce Arians. Yeah. So obviously they're lying.
And then Ian Rappaport tweeted that Tom Brady was in the locker room yelling, "Someone needs to tell me when it's 4th down." I don't know if that's true or not. And then he also tweeted that supposedly Nick Foles, because Tom Brady went straight to the locker room. Supposedly Nick Foles went into the locker room and he's like, "Oh, you don't want to shake your daddy's hand or something?"
Yeah, there's no way that's real.
Yeah, that's not real.
It's hilarious though.
But and he got that reporter, that Ian Rappaport, he got suspended by the NFL because he's an analyst on the NFL Network, and I guess their tweets got to be cleared by the NFL, which is dumb. But
yeah,
I feel like.
But it's hilarious.
Yeah, it is hilarious that.
I'm glad he did it.
Yeah, because that's hilarious that he posted that.
He can sacrifice the money for however long.
Yeah, I feel like this probably made him a little more popular too.
Yeah.
But
he can capitalize off this.
You can go ahead and finish reading.
So then we got Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh won 38-29.
I feel like that shouldn't have been that close.
Carson Wentz, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. He's continuing his
crappy play.
Ben Roethlisberger, 3 touchdowns, no picks, 239. But Claypool, he has 4 touchdowns, 3 receiving touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdowns. I never heard of him.
Yeah, I think he's a rookie this year. They were saying something crazy. Yeah. It's the first time in NFL that a rookie had 4 touchdowns in one game or something.
Yeah, it's something crazy. So that's a big game. Cardinals beat the Jets 30-10.
Yeah, which is obvious. Yeah, but I was telling Matt it'd be hilarious to the Jets, if it was reversed.
Yeah. DeAndre Hopkins had another big game, 6 catches, 131 yards, touchdown.
That's a normal game for him.
Sam Darnold, he didn't play, right? Yeah, Joe Flacco played. 1 touchdown, no picks, 195, nothing special.
Why didn't Sam Darnold play? Was he injured or something?
Yeah, I don't know. But I remember seeing... He got hurt last game, I thought.
Okay,
and Joe Flacco came in. But,
that's right.
Yeah, and then we were talking about the Rams and the... Washington football team.
30-10.
30-10. Baltimore played Cincinnati. They dominated. Joe Burrow probably had his worst game of his career so far. He threw for under 200 yards, had a pick, no touchdowns. Joe Mixon played horrible.
I told Matt I was kind of interested in this game just to see how far along the Bengals have come. Not far enough.
Not far enough. Lamar Jackson did Lamar Jackson things.
Bengals did Bengals things.
And yeah, exactly. So they won 27-3. Carolina and Atlanta, 23-16. Carolina won.
Let's go without Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah. Teddy Bridgewater played good. He had 2 touchdowns, over 300 yards. Robbie Anderson had 8 catches for 112 yards. And then what did the Falcons do? Matt Ryan played poorly.
You think they're going to fire their coach next?
The Atlanta?
Yeah.
They have to.
Yeah, because...
Calvin Ridley, though, he's been the best receiver in the league, stats-wise.
Yeah.
Every game, he's putting up big numbers. Yeah, but this also still don't have Julio Jones still.
Yeah, but still, they're
good enough, though.
Yeah, against the Panthers.
They're good enough.
I don't know, the Panthers haven't been doing too bad.
Yeah. And then Houston, Jacksonville.
So Texans got their first win, 30-14, and that's without their head coach.
Yeah, so they got their first win, like we mentioned.
Which makes it look even, worse for Bill O'Brien.
Yeah, Brandon Cooks had a huge game. 8 catches, 161 yards, a touchdown. Deshaun Watson he had 2 picks, but 3 touchdowns. Yeah, nothing else really notable. But
they won.
But
That's
they won.
highly notable. They finally got their first win.
And then we talked about the rest. So let's talk about tomorrow, though. Or tonight's game.
Today's the Vikings and the Seahawks.
I'm going for Seahawks.
You're going for Seahawks.
You're going for Vikings.
Yeah. And I'm going for the Vikings because my friend Nacho, I feel like I bring him up all the time because we talk about the Vikings.
And I'm going for the Seahawks. My friend Anthony.
my friend Nacho lives in Washington, and he obviously a big Seahawk state right there.
My friend Anthony lives in Washington.
Obviously a big Seahawk state right there. And he's like the only Viking fan I know that lives over there. So he's always got to hear stuff from the Hawks, this and that.
Did he always live there?
Yeah, he was born there.
Okay.
So you know, I gotta go for the Vikings. Just maybe.
Made him be a Vikings fan.
I don't know. He just has long blonde hair.
Does he actually?
No, he's all bald and Mexican with black hair.
So I got the Seahawks. Okay, well, who do you think's gonna win? Not who do you want to win?
Oh, the Seahawks. Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say if you're gonna say Vikings.
I'm just saying I'm going for the Vikings.
Gotcha. Let's see. Yeah, I mean that's gonna be a good game.
And who plays tomorrow?
Favorite. Tomorrow we got 3 games. No, we got 2 games. Denver, New England.
No, Denver, New England was canceled. Chargers and Saints. Saints.
Yeah, Saints.
Even I'm going for the Saints, and I think the Saints are gonna win.
Same.
But even if it's a close game, like I always tell Matt, the Chargers are gonna do Charger things, and they're gonna find a way to lose the game.
Yeah, exactly. Chargers are not winning this game.
Yeah.
And if they do,
it might be a close game.
Whatever.
It might be 30-27, Saints.
It's not that close.
That's close.
It sounds close, but you're still 17, bro. It's almost.
Huh?
It's
30-27?
Oh, you said 30-27?
Yeah.
Oh, they said 37-20.
No, 30-27.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, so 3 points. I was like, what? A field goal's not close?
And then Tuesday, which they should just move it to Monday, since the other one got canceled, is Buffalo and Tennessee. 2 undefeated teams. That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. I think the Bills are going to take it.
Me too.
Would that make them undefeated? But then Tennessee would be 4-0 too.
If they won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Bills would be 5-0. And the reason Tennessee's a game behind is because one of their games was canceled because of COVID. So.
Yeah, I always go against the Titans because I don't feel like they should be as good as their record shows.
They're good, dude. They have a really good run game, and Tannehill complements that pretty well.
Yeah, I just don't buy it. Like, I don't think they're real contenders in anything.
I don't know. It's kind of hard. Bills and Titans, I feel like they're both 2 franchises that deserve a Super Bowl. It's been a while for, at least, like, good playoff runs.
Bro, it's been a while for the Raiders, bro.
Well, obviously we should go to the Super Bowl, too. But I'm just saying, like...
Playoffs.
I'm just saying, like, I don't mind either of these teams doing good this year. You know? Like,
oh, yeah, no, I don't mind.
You know?
But I just don't believe in them.
So who are you going for, the Bills or the Titans? The Bills?
I'm going for anyone.
I'm going for the Bills.
Honestly.
I'm going for the Bills because their fans are pretty crazy, and they've been through a lot of crap. So yeah. I feel like I want the Bills to do good.
These are 2 bland teams to me.
Plus, we already played the Bills, and if they do shitty, then it's just gonna make us look bad.
Yeah. Yeah, but but you know who makes us look good? We make ourselves look good.
Exactly. That's where I was going.
Because we just beat the champs, so I don't really care about the Bills.
I said it last week, guys. I don't care. I said it last week. It's on film. I said we're going to win this week. And we won this week. The whole world doubted us again. You know what? Matt is a freaking traitor.
Why?
Because you said you'd wear the poncho if the Raiders win.
Yeah, I'm going to. You ready? What's that thing that they do?
What?
Ready?
Oh, yeah. Hey, I think it didn't work right. You want to try again?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, what?
All right. Well, Matt's been saying that he's going to wear the poncho whenever the Raiders win.
And they won.
They haven't been winning the past 2 games, so.
But they won this time.
But it was a perfect time to wear the poncho. Like,
oh.
Your beanie's all hunched back there.
Oh,
your hoodie.
Yeah. No, this was a really good game.
It was awesome.
This was an insane game.
It was a crazy game.
Before the first half, it was all offense.
Yeah.
It was literally.
Yeah.
Nobody was getting stopped. We got intercepted one time on a bad throw, but other than that, we weren't stopped.
No, it was insane. The final score ended up being 40-24. It was at Kansas City.
Yeah. Which we haven't won at in years.
In years.
And Derek Carr is notorious for being terrible against them.
He's never won there either.
He's never won there.
But you know what else is it never that actually happened?
What?
The Chiefs have never beat the Las Vegas Raiders. Let's go.
And we were the first team to beat the champs.
Yeah, that's crazy that we said that like at the same time. It wasn't even planned.
In unison.
Yeah.
But I think we should break, since this was a big game.
Yeah,
we should break down each thing.
We are. I'm just trying to find the dumb thing like last time. Remember I had the recap for me all good and ready. But anyways, you know what else is a pretty crazy thing to think about too?
What?
So the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, and we're the first team to beat them since then.
That's what I said.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I just said that. Yeah, I just said that. No, yeah, that's another crazy thing. We're the first team to beat the champs.
You know what else is crazy? So since the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, we're the first team to beat them.
Really? No, yeah, that's crazy.
I should be stupid. No, I didn't hear you the first time.
But
let's go. It was as smooth as butter.
Let's talk about the offense first.
Okay.
What do you think? Like, we finally played aggressive.
Oh yeah.
The whole game.
We played. Yeah.
We weren't conservative.
No conservatives.
How do you think Derek Carr did?
Derek Carr did amazing. So he started off the game. He threw an interception. Yeah. His first interception of the season.
Looked bad.
He looked bad. Who were the only two quarterbacks that didn't throw an interception after him? Aaron Rodgers and Mahomes?
Rodgers, maybe Mahomes? It was for sure Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. I know, yeah.
But I'm not sure the other guy. But he played really good this game. So I don't care. All you Derek Carr haters out there.
Yeah.
You guys are all idiots. And to me, you guys aren't a part of this Raider Nation.
Exactly.
You guys aren't. Don't want to hear it.
And the crazy thing about Carr, a lot of people say he's the check down king. He was throwing deep balls.
He's the king of the check down and the king of the deep ball.
People say he plays scared. He was running for 4th and 1 for the first down, and he got him.
He showed. I'm telling you, this Derek Carr, this version of Derek Carr.
I like the Derek.
Is a really like this is what we were saying the last one. When you play too
conservative
or too strategic or what did I say? No, but like when you're too scientific, too like surgical, doesn't work. Or it works, but it doesn't always work. They're playing free.
Yeah.
Like the Chiefs play.
They balled out, bro.
Bro, Henry Ruggs had like 2 deep bombs, one for a touchdown, one for like he mossed him, caught it over him.
Yeah, that was crazy. It should have been a pick.
Aguilar had a crazy, I don't know how long it was, but
he had a deep bomb to him too.
Which Tyrann Mathieu threw him into the end zone.
Yeah.
Let's go.
He was so mad at him. He's like, here, I don't want to play defense right now. Just go ahead and take this.
But yeah, I don't want to hear it. Derek Carr played really good. Josh Jacobs played good. And again, people are going to talk about his yards per carry wasn't good. I don't care. Don't want to hear it. What about Booker, though? He had that one long run.
Oh, yeah. He had that run to the side.
That was a really good run right there. But yeah, I mean, we literally just kept up with the Chiefs. And this is exactly what people were saying the Raiders are trying to do. They're drafting. They're getting people all for the Chiefs, like to match up against that, to get that same type of energy to match up. And we matched up.
Yeah, so quick recap of the first quarter. Raiders had 3 points. The Chiefs had 7. It was like, all right, it's not too bad. Second quarter, the Raiders had 21 points. The Chiefs had 17. So we went to the half tied.
That's when the second quarter was when nobody was getting stopped.
Yeah, dude, the second quarter was
scoring.
Yeah, there was no defense whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I feel like we could have had a couple picks.
We'll get into that, into the defense.
Okay, into the defense. Third quarter, 6-0. Like,
we should have been 7.
Yeah,
we missed the extra point.
We're not going to talk about special teams too crazy, so we'll talk about that. Yeah, it was crazy. No one could do anything in the third quarter. Well, I think Mahomes, you said he only had like 14 yards? 30 yards?
30 or something.
Yeah.
Like something real low. Like, I was like, what the heck? This is crazy.
And then in the fourth quarter, the Raiders were 10-0. Scored 10, Chiefs 0.
So the second half, we were 16-0.
Yeah.
We dominated the second half.
Yeah, exactly. So at the end, it was 40-24.
But let's get back to the 6 points real quick. Because you pointed this out, which I forgot.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell us.
So Josh Jacobs was running it was 3rd and 1, right? It was 3rd and 1? And they kept saying Josh Jacobs, or they kept saying that they need to go for 6 points.
Yeah.
They need to go for 6 points.
They can't settle for the 3.
Yeah, they can't settle for
6.
They gotta go for 6 points. And I told Matt, I was like, who cares about 6 points right now? Like, we need the 1 yard.
Yeah.
Like, why are they talking about a touchdown? I get it. Like, a touchdown is obviously what we want, but let's focus on getting this first down.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the first down. Later on, we scored touchdown.
We ended up getting the 6 points.
And we ended up getting the 6 points, but that's it. And then how come they weren't saying we need the 7 points?
Yeah.
Like,
so he spoke it into existence.
The commentator, like, bro, why were you saying we need 6 points? Say we need 7 points or 8 points if you're saying 6.
And at that point, I was thinking the Chiefs are so crazy they could score so quick. Like, watch this come back and like hurt us.
Yeah, I thought like it could have been possible that it would have been like a 1 point game, and it came down to that.
Yeah, but we clutched up offense and defense.
Yeah, hell yeah. But it was just weird that guy kept saying a 6, like, because 6 points doesn't make sense. What, 2 field goals?
Yeah.
But like, I get what they were saying. We got to score a touchdown, but they just said it weirdly, and it jinxed that.
Yeah, it just ended up jinxing it, which is funny. But we talk about the offense. What about the defense, though? Because they're actually MVPs
I give the defense an A+. I give them an A+. Because, dude, especially at the end, they started letting off with stupid plays. And they did make some bad mistakes, like when Max Crosby was covering Kelsey, or Tyreek Hill, he was covering some receiver.
Should never drop in coverage.
Yeah, and everyone else blitzed in, which is dumb.
Yeah.
Why not have
you put
blitz
Abram in the blitz?
Yeah.
And have Max Crosby drop back.
Yeah, exactly.
What? And then we seen Arden Key in the linebacker.
Yeah, and then I was gonna say another one. Arden Key was as linebacker, all tired, and then I think he blitzed him too, which was obviously
still blitzed him.
Yeah, but that's obviously him like gonna blitz.
But when he blitzed in, he was like not even giving full effort. I feel like because he was tired.
And then at the end, the Chiefs didn't score anything at the end. It wasn't 40-24. Wasn't it 40-30? Wait, I don't know. Maybe I'm confused because what happened at the end? Didn't they? Wasn't it like 40-32? They did score, bro.
Did they score at the end?
Yeah, they scored at the. Let me see. Am I just tripping? It was 40-32. Yeah.
What do you have?
This is from the NFL. Yeah, the NFL.
Oh, the NFL?
Yeah. It was 40-32. I was like, wait a minute, because at the end, remember, Kelsey scored that play,
and they went for 2.
He was wide open, and they went for 2.
Yeah, and they got it.
He was wide open. Like, why was no one covering him?
Yeah,
why did our defense lap?
Yeah, that was weird.
But like I said, this is the only bad I'm gonna talk about the defense. I give them an A+. So that's it. That's their only mental judge. Oh, and they could have had they had one interception by Heath, which he almost. Okay, I'm gonna talk bad about that play. He could have ran it in for a touchdown. He didn't. Oh well. So it was a sick. It was a sick. I don't know why this is 40-24.
That's so confusing to me.
Yeah, I was like, wait, it was like a 1-score game because they almost came back. They could have came back. And so, anyways, they scored 8 points in the fourth quarter. They left Kelsey open. They could have had 5 picks, maybe 4, but they dropped them.
Yeah.
One hit his face. Who was it? Lawson?
I forget, but yeah, went right through his hands.
One was in the end zone. Those 2 guys. One was passed to Kelsey. The defender was chasing him to the right. If he went left a little, he could have got it. But that, like I said, that wasn't the worst. And that was one more somewhere.
Yeah.
We can't remember where. And Derek Carr got 1 interception, but that's.
But yeah, we could have had way more turnovers. But they did play way better. We actually got some sacks, like 3 in a game, which is
against the Chiefs.
Which we had 4 all year or something like that? So we had 3 this one game.
What, like Mahomes only had. No one scored in the third quarter?
Yeah.
Except for the Raiders?
Yeah, except for us.
So, that's crazy. The Chiefs are known to light up their opposing teams.
Wait, bro, did we actually score in the third quarter?
No.
We scored in the fourth. We didn't score in the third.
Yeah, I don't think no one scored in the third, huh?
Okay, so...
I don't know what I'm looking at, bro. It says NFL. This was NFL.com. I don't know why it's...
That's hilarious.
Look.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, oh, cool.
But either way, though, the defense for me, I'm going to give them a B. I think they played really good.
I'm embarrassed, you guys.
But not as good.
In my heart, when I was reading this, I was like, this does not seem right. That was way too good.
Yeah.
You know? I was like, I know we did it awesome.
Yeah.
Even if we only won by 3 points, guess what?
We won.
No one thought we were going to win, except for maybe 5 people, including me.
Yeah. And... yeah, I don't know. For me, the defense, I'll give them a B. They only because they could have had way more turnovers, and we still gave up a lot.
The only reason I say A+ is because have you seen how terrible our defense is? This
Yeah,
looked like
it's a huge improvement.
It looks like a completely different defense, and they didn't let them score to tie the game.
Yeah, no, huge improvement for sure. But just comparing to me, like NFL standards compared to other teams, there's no way.
Yeah, no, I know.
Because we still gave them up 32 points. Even though this is the Chiefs,
Yeah.
you expect them to get their points. But
I agree, but I have to give them an A today. Just today. A+. Just because they didn't let the... Bro, you're not telling me, like, once it was 32-40, you're like, dude, there's a good chance.
No, there's for sure a good chance.
Yeah.
And they stopped them. To me, a B is a good score.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It's just...
Especially for the Raiders.
Yeah, especially for the Raiders.
Our defense has been atrocious.
Yeah. But yeah, atrocious.
Yeah.
But we played good.
Sorry, I don't know how to talk.
Obviously, we played good.
Yeah,
we beat the champs.
It was awesome. I'm all looking for the Oakland Raiders. It's Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So it was really good, and we have a bye week next week.
Yeah.
So for the next 2 weeks, we're running high on a win.
Yeah. The bye week. Get healthy.
I was surprised our line did so good because we didn't have Maurice Hurst in there.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually generated pressure.
Yeah, and like everyone was talking about like all our line are good, this and that, and like they've been gone, they've been absent.
Yeah, we generated a lot of pressure, even though Mahomes is a magician, like the people said on the screen. But so he made some crazy throws where normal quarterbacks wouldn't have made, but he made those crazy throws because there was pressure.
What made a big difference too was Kalichi Osamali, an old Raider. Shout out to him, he played good with us. He got out.
He broke both his knees.
Yeah, the reporters like he injured both knees, like just loud on the comment.
Yeah,
like he was surprised, which is crazy.
Non-contact.
He was just running down,
So
and he got fouled on the play, or someone got fouled.
So
if it wasn't him. Yeah, so it sucks for him, but it was good for the Raiders today.
Yeah,
that might have been a big reason why we got a lot of pressure too, but we'll take it. That's the game.
Yeah, it's the game.
Who would have thought that Derek Carr would have outdueled Patrick Mahomes in Arrowhead Stadium?
Nobody.
I wasn't thinking that. I knew we were
even
going
if
to
you
win.
think even if you think we're gonna win,
I wouldn't have called that.
Yeah, but he played great.
Yeah, he played insane. He got one interception, no fumbles.
That one interception, like, at least it was early in the game.
Yeah, it was early in the game, and he got it out. He got it out of the way.
Yeah, no, like late in the game when it really matters. Like, no, I was happy with this performance. But I'm happy. I'm always happy with this performance for the most part.
Yeah,
it's all you fake fans out there.
It's our defense, bro. That's mostly been the bad part. And obviously, he had those fumbles, and that did not help. But if our defense helped keep us in the game,
no, exactly. Like, if we scored 30 points, or like for instance, if we would have lost this game, that'd be insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
You score 40 points,
yeah.
like the defense has to.
If it was 40-43 or 40 to like 41, it's not possible. But you know, 40-43,
like something crazy. And even if you threw a pick late in the game, people are allowed to have mistakes.
Yeah.
The defense cannot give up 40 points. Like,
if it's 40-32 and you still throw like 5 interceptions, well, I mean that's terrible. But like at least he's putting up points to.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes on the Raiders. You give them total respect. They have great players on their defense. They're going to go out there and make plays. I don't know if that's real or not, but that's insane to hear.
People always say people are great when they're not. I still don't think our defense is great, but he can say
the two teams the Patriots have beaten this season, the Dolphins and the Raiders, just beat the last 2 Super Bowl participants today. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but let's just tweet someone put.
Oh my goodness.
Andy Reid on the Raiders. My hat goes off to the Raiders. They did a nice job in that ball game, so they're improved, and you saw it today. But yeah, Josh Jacobs, he did good.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he beasted.
Alec Ingold's our new receiver.
Yeah, Alec Ingold, the fullback. Shout out to you. You were catching crazy. They threw a bomb to you. You almost had it. Like that's insane for. It looked almost like that. Who is that?
Gallup.
He's out. He's out. It's not a complete catch.
I thought his feet were in.
No, his knee.
Not with the feet before the knee, though.
Yeah, but he was still in the process of securing it while he was out of bounds. Maybe I'm wrong, but
I don't know.
I thought you had to, I don't know, fully catch it before you're out of bounds.
Well, we'll see. I didn't really look at his hands.
Well, look at his knee. See, and he's...
Yeah, but he has the ball full control, though. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know.
But if that's a catch, then they win. Because there's only like 20 seconds left in the game.
Yeah. Which is embarrassing for the Giants. Dak Prescott is out. Like,
Yeah, I
don't
don't know
you
who's
think?
in.
Henry Ruggs had a 72-yard touchdown. Aguilar had a crazy touchdown. It was a crazy game. It was
a really good game.
I'm hyped.
I like the coaching. I think everybody was. The defense looked like they knew what they were doing for once.
For reals. Except 29.
Yeah, he never does.
He's like, dude,
He never knows what he's doing.
It's sad because he's supposed to be Lamarcus Joyner.
Yeah.
There you go.
If
He's
you
supposed
guys-
to be a big piece.
Yeah, exactly. He's supposed to be a huge piece.
$8 million a year.
If you guys go watch the games, like if you non-Raider fans out there, you'll notice that every time there's a big mess up,
Look, see.
I still think it's a catch. I don't know though.
Uh,
But if there's a big mess up,
I think
you'll
it's a
see
catch.
him around.
I think it's a catch, but like in NFL terms, that might not be a catch. Because obviously, what's
I think
obvious
it is a catch, though.
obviously to what's a catch to us isn't always like
No, but I think to NFL
Yeah.
term, I don't know.
But anyways, what were you saying?
No, I was gonna say,
Anyone who watched this game?
anybody who watches the Raiders games, you'll notice on defense if there's a huge mess up, 99% of the time, Lamarcus Joyner is involved. If he's not the main cause, he's involved somehow,
Yeah,
and it's
terrible.
It's bad,
it's bad.
and I don't know if it's 99%. I just feel like personally, I feel like he's always around it.
Yeah, it was crazy. Our defenders were like everywhere. They were like there with Kelsey. No, there was in the first half during the shootout. They were getting juked. They were getting shook every once in a while.
Yeah, Kelsey had a big game, but you expect that.
Tyreek Hill had a good game at the beginning.
Yeah, but
yeah,
Henry Ruggs outperformed him.
yeah, hell yeah. In the second
Let's
half,
go.
the second half though, our defense just played like
They play better.
the Chiefs started out playing insane defense. They were playing
Yeah.
shutdown defense.
Yeah.
And then our defense was going toe to toe with them.
Mm-hmm. Which is
They were
surprising.
everywhere. Like they were everywhere. They were double covering out of nowhere. They were.
Yeah.
I don't know. They were reading their plays right. Oh my goodness, that was
thought he
almost a
missed
miss.
it. Yeah,
Man.
Trayvon Mullen though, he played really good again. 1-on-1, there was a fourth down or something like that, or a third down. Throw to Kelsey and he swatted it.
Yeah, he swatted it
That
out.
was late in the game when they were trying to drive.
That was a touchdown Kelsey almost had with one hand, and Lawson swatted it out, I believe.
I think it was Harris.
It was Harris.
I think that was a one good play he had.
Yeah. So it was crazy seeing our defense play like that. I hope they show up like this
Again.
more often.
Yeah.
But like you were saying about good defense, so the Bears, which have like one of the best defense, it was 20-17. They won the game.
Yeah.
Their quarterback only scored 20. Well, they only scored 20 points, but they won because they have a good defense.
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't have a good defense.
Your offense isn't always gonna have a good game.
Yeah.
Like, because there's crazy defenses.
You just can't give up 30 points.
Yeah, exactly. But
if you give up 20, whatever.
But imagine winning a game just by scoring 20 points.
Yeah.
Like our team can't do that. We have to score 20 or more.
We have to score a lot.
Yeah, and that's a lot of work for Carr.
Yeah. I feel like we give up 30.
Yeah,
Every game.
exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so that's like for people that say defense, doesn't matter too much. It's a passing league. Like, if you have a defense that can stop them from scoring 20 or more, you're pretty good. Like, that gives your offense a really good shot.
Yeah. And there's less pressure.
Yeah.
And if you're down, because they're scoring so much, you can't run the ball as much.
Yeah, exactly.
So now it's all passing, and the defense knows you're passing.
Exactly. And then their defense gets tired because your defense keeps shutting them down. It's just...
Yeah, no, it's bad all the way. Like, the quarterback definitely needs a good defense. But for all you people out there that don't understand, you can see now how big Henry Ruggs is.
Oh, yeah.
Whether he gets a catch or he doesn't, it doesn't matter. It's the fact him being on the field
opens up that offense.
Yeah.
Oh, and I want to say, why are we throwing screens to Jason Witten?
Yeah, that was dumb.
The slowest guy on the team gets the screen.
And it was like third or second and like 20 or 30.
Second and 8, yeah.
Like
Second and
crazy.
8, third and 8. And like it was during the end too when like we needed like yards to seal the game, to keep the time going for us.
It was just dumb.
Yeah.
And he got 2 yards.
Yeah, it was
The
dumb.
slowest
Like,
guy on the field.
okay, like why is he getting the ball? Like, why not do that to Aguilar,
Yeah.
Renfro,
Yeah.
Ingold,
Yeah,
Josh Jacobs,
anybody.
Washington,
Yeah.
Waller.
Renfro had a
Zay
good
Jones.
catch, 42 yards.
Yeah, he kind of wasn't here this game.
That was
but
like
he
third down
He didn't
and-
need to be. Our run games definitely set up a lot of our passing too. It was back and forth because our passing game also set up the run. So they complemented each
Look
other
at that. Look at that.
perfectly. Was that to Aguilar?
Yep.
To the end zone?
And
And,
Honey Badger
yeah.
throws him in.
Throws him in.
Perfect.
Aguilar was supposed to be this this whack player, can't catch, has no hands.
Yeah. Once again,
That was the play of the day.
thank you, Philly.
Yeah. He's doing amazing for us. I'm sure you guys love to see it.
I'm sure Carson Wentz misses him.
Yeah, exactly. And like they said, he throws on a Raider jersey. All of a sudden, he's the best receiver in the world. Let's go. I'll take that. That was a 59-yarder too. So
59-yarder, a 72-yarder.
He got 3 touchdowns.
Maybe so far this year.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
I was like, what? He got all. I was like, I thought Ruggs got one.
Yeah.
What's going on? But I guess the Raiders had 35 minutes, 17 time of possession. Chiefs 24. We always win the time of possession. Mm-hmm. We always. It's just the past 2 games we shot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, I think we beat him in everything.
Yeah,
for the most part.
It wasn't like Tory Lanez. We actually were guilty.
Yeah, we shot ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had more total yards, more passing yards, more rushing yards, more first downs, less penalties, less. Actually, we got more sacks. So yeah.
When Joyner left the game, was there a different? Nah, our defense was still doing shitty, huh?
Yeah.
Raiders possessions against the Chiefs: field goal, interception, touchdown, 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 end of half. Punt, touchdown, field goal, touchdown.
In game.
Let's go.
Yeah, that was a really good game right there.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So who do we got next though after the bye?
After the bye, the Bucks.
What do you think about that?
Is that legit? I think
it is the Bucks.
That sounds right, right?
Yeah.
Let me just check, because I don't want to be wrong. I hate being wrong. I don't hate being wrong, but I just don't want to lie to you guys. That's what really upsets me. I'm just kidding. I love lying to you guys. I'm just messing. All right. So Buccaneers, the 25th of October.
Oh yeah, Sunday night.
Let's go. That one's gonna be tough because the Buccaneers have crazy line.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Line. And it's another big. Our defense played well this game. They're gonna have to play the same that game as well. Tom Brady, Gronk, Mike Evans, the other guy they have, Godwin. Yeah, that's a tough game.
Yeah,
they got to play good.
It's gonna be good. Shout out to BD Williams. I had him on the Why Not Me podcast last week. Another ad from me, but what's it called? The only reason I say that is because I asked him what would be his who would he want to see in the Super Bowl, like the Raiders against who? Imagine he'd say someone other than the Raiders.
He's all.
But he's all the Broncos.
I like the Broncos versus the Niners.
No, but anyways, I asked him who do you want to see. He said the Buccaneers versus the Raiders would be what he wants to see, and he said because Tom Brady is in it, the Tuck rule. And then John Gruden was the coach on the Buccaneers. Yeah. So he said there'd be good storylines there. So those storylines still fit into this Sunday.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
I feel like Gruden's gonna go all out on this one too. I feel like he saved his playbook, especially for this game against the Chiefs.
Yeah, which I don't necessarily like, but it's cool.
Yeah, whatever. It happened. This is the next time we see the Chiefs is November 22nd in Las Vegas. So no cold weather, finally, for Carr, because he does terrible in cold weather.
That was big for us to win this one.
Yeah.
And if we win that, watch out, people.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But who do you think's winning the Bucks Raiders?
Oh, the Raiders.
And score. What do you got? Is it a shootout? Or are we going? It has to be a shootout.
Yeah, I think so. 30-24.
And for me, I'm gonna go 31-24. So just a 1 difference. Raiders winning.
Did you hear this guy? What's that show? The Price is Right, or when someone's like, "How much did that cost?" $1,000. All right, what do you say?
$1,050.
$1,001.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we go. I don't know, but I mean it's basically the same score.
Yeah, I know. I see what you.
Basically same score. I think we win, and I think we get revenge for John Gruden. Well, not really revenge for him, but
yeah,
his old team. And Tom Brady is always a revenge. If we beat him, no matter what.
Hope we make him fumble.
Sack him, Max Crosby from the top, Cleveland Farrell from the bottom.
From the top, make a drop. It's the wow. It's the what? What? Now, what was it today? It's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Well, I guess that's a wrap, huh?
Yeah.
We got to end it on that. So, I'd like to thank our sponsors for sponsoring this video. Who are they? No one. We got no sponsors. But I'd like to thank the viewers for watching these videos. You guys are dope. Top 3 viewer squad. Top 3 viewer gang. You guys are just top 3 viewers. You have anything to say before we head out?
No, but if you enjoyed what we do, definitely subscribe. Definitely leave a like. That really helps us grow. And yeah, if we grow, we'll be able to do more content and more of this for you guys. Also, check the links down below. We'll have all of our other things that we do, podcast, vlogs, and yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
And
bye week.
Yeah, it might be a little different next week. It might not be. We're trying to figure out what to do for the bye week,
The
since the
sports
Raiders
section
don't
will
play.
be a little different.
We might. I don't know. I don't want to say because it's not too sure yet. So I don't want to say because I don't know exactly. But I hope you guys like our little Halloween decorations.
Yeah, Pennywise as usual. We got the the Raider pumpkins. Not really Raider pumpkins, but we're using them
Home
as that.
black jerseys, white away jerseys.
We got this for you guys.
Time is up for the Chiefs.
Exactly.
But yeah, I feel like that's a good way to end it.
Yep.
So hope you guys have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. I don't work tomorrow. I have a 2-day weekend.
Well, you guys will see this when you guys are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't work on Monday, so it's gonna be a good weekend. I'm hyped. He's hyped. We're hyped. Let's believe it. Let's go.
See you guys next time.
Oh, and if you guys want to watch me say that the Chiefs were gonna lose, go ahead and watch our last episode. If you want to catch up on any of the previous topics we talked about,
Yeah.
go ahead and watch our last episodes. But let's get it. Peace.